Many cops believe they are untouchable by the law, but what happens when they finally get the punishment they deserve for their bad behavior? Here are some cops that finally got arrested and sued.
Get over here. You're gonna get shot!
Shoot me!
Hold on.
You ain't got no warrant.
Let's go. Move. Go. Hey, watch out.
This is Melissa Perez, a citizen of San Antonio, Texas. On the 23rd of June, officers were dispatched to block 6,200 of Old Pearsall Road, San Antonio, in response to a disturbance involving a woman who was destroying property at the apartment complex. Once on the scene, officers tried to identify the woman, but she quickly got away from them, back into the safety of her home. As we'll soon see, the encounter quickly escalated as officers decided to aggressively pursue Melissa Perez.
Hey, lady, get over here. Get over here. You're gonna get shot!
Shoot me! You ain't got no warrant.
Door!
No.
Hey!
The officers refuse to back off and wait when Melissa enters her home and instead quickly jump over the patio railing and begin to threaten her with a gun. The crucial moments following this one will be presented from different angles to create a clearer picture of what ensued.
Hold on.
You ain't got no warrant.
Let's go. Move. Go. Hey, watch out.
Hey!
Back up!
Hold on.
You ain't got no warrant.
Oh, okay. Watch out. Move. Watch out. Go. Get him. Hey, watch out.
Hey, so if we have all this evidence,
Hold on. B. Hold on.
You ain't got no warrant.
Let's go. Move. Go. Get him. Hey, watch out.
Hey!
Back up!
You ain't got no warrant.
Go. Get him. Hey, watch out.
Hey, watch out! Hey!
Back up!
Although Melissa armed herself with a hammer, she was inside her apartment, far from the officers who were outside it. Watching the same set of events from different body cams allows us to see just how much space the officers had between the window and the perceived threat that was inside the house. This cold-blooded atrocity against a mentally ill woman was committed by Officer Eleazar Alejandro and Sergeant Alfred Flores, both of whom have been charged with murder. A third officer, Nathaniel Villalobos, who was also involved in the shooting, was indicted for aggravated assault.
What is such an important factor that me standing in the middle of the street,
Sir,
stopping you, and you try to run me over?
Sir, I swear.
And then you looked at me, you waved at me, and then you kept going anyway.
I swear I was not trying to run you over. I thought the cars were going.
I'm telling you to stop in the middle of the
didn't see
street,
your
and you
hand.
wave at me and keep going.
I saw your hand before, and it was too late to stop. And
No,
I
it
put my
wasn't.
hand
You were
up saying,
doing 10
"I'm
miles an
sorry."
hour and you still drove by me.
I'm sorry.
You didn't even attempt to stop your car.
Sir.
You're lucky you're not in handcuffs right this second.
On the 13th of December, 2022, Officer James Hinkle of the Waterbury Police Department was directing traffic at an intersection where the traffic lights had failed. This was supposed to be a normal officer doing his job until this happened, followed by an insane reaction.
We're giving you up your immediately.
Good.
There's a gun paper in the area that says Alpha 3, code 3. I'm straight in the air.
Alpha 3, give me a pull over! Pull in the parking lot! Pull in the parking lot! We're in this parking lot right now!
I'm so sorry.
Pull over!
Oh my gosh, please don't yell at me, sir.
Pull over now!
Oh my gosh, is there someone else with you?
No, pull over, goddammit! I'm not repeating myself. Get out of the roadway and pull over.
If you're also wondering what the driver did that caused the officer to yell at such an ear-splitting frequency, you are not alone. Her supposed crime would be revealed in the ensuing conversation.
Turn the car off. Alpha 3, I'm already got 1 unit stop. You need to get up here for traffic. License and registrations now. Did you not see this bright yellow vest standing in the middle of the street?
No, I did. I thought you were leaving.
No,
before.
this means stop. This means stop.
I didn't see that until I was already past.
And then you still drove by me.
I'm so sorry, sir. I didn't.
License and registration now.
Hold on. Sorry. Give me a second, okay?
No, license and registration now.
Okay.
You almost ran over an officer standing in the middle of the street.
I'm so sorry. I didn't realize what was going on. That was very confusing.
It's a bright yellow jacket standing in the middle of the street. What don't you understand?
All the other cars were going.
No, they weren't. You were the only vehicle coming from that way. You almost ran me over in the middle of the street.
Despite the driver clarifying that she had been confused by the scene in front of her, Officer Hinkle did not stop yelling unreasonably and at the top of his voice. You would notice from the footage that the car had in fact been nowhere near him until he ran forward to pull the driver over. This makes his reaction even more unnecessary and disturbing.
Leave your purse in the car. Where do you work?
I work for a clothing company in California.
What are you doing here today?
I'm going to Target.
You're going to Target.
Yeah, to do a pickup.
What is such an important factor that me standing in the middle of the street,
Sir, I
stopping you, and you try to run me over?
Sir, I swear.
And then you looked at me, you waved at me, and then you kept going anyway.
I swear I was not trying to run you over. I thought the cars were going.
I'm telling you to stop in the middle of the street, and you wave at me and keep going.
I saw your hand before, and it was too late to stop. And
No, it wasn't. You were doing 10 miles an hour, and you still drove by me.
I'm sorry.
You didn't even attempt to stop your car.
Sir.
You're lucky you're not in handcuffs right this second.
I'm very sorry, sir. I really.
Explain to my kids why they don't have a dad a week before Christmas, because you're trying to run somebody over.
Sir, I promise.
You see the bright lights flashing in the middle of the street? That means use caution. There's a cop out there. I got kids at home, and you almost ran me over a week before Christmas.
Sir, when I see a flashing yellow light.
It's not flashing, it's red and blue. That's a cop car standing in the middle of the street flashing lights. No, it's not an accident. You're just being irresponsible.
All this while, as Officer Hinkle was nearing hysteria and scaring a citizen to death, the traffic he was supposed to be controlling was left without any guidance. But of course, this wasn't his biggest problem.
I can't believe you. A week before Christmas, I almost get ran over. Yeah. I got 2 kids at home waiting for me to come home tonight.
Sir, I'm very sorry.
Sorry doesn't break it. You looked right at me and still decided to drive by me. No, you weren't. I was in the middle of the intersection. Yes, emotionally.
This response is equal parts ridiculous and comedic. It shows that Officer Hinkle likely lacks the emotional maturity to handle situations like this, and most likely will rely on the volume of his voice to assert authority. Thankfully, there are consequences for officers who behave this way, and he would get it in full dose.
Anytime you see flashing red and blue lights in the middle of the street, it means there's cops present.
What should I say?
No, stop talking. Stop talking. And it means you need to pay attention because there's going to be police officers out and about, okay? This bright yellow vest, it's very, very bright. It's neon yellow because it stands out, okay? I'm standing in the middle of the street telling you to stop. That means stop. I'm not waving hi, Merry Christmas. This means stop. Listen, this means stop, okay? When you see me do this and try to get your attention and stop you again, it doesn't mean wave back to me and keep driving by me. It doesn't mean that. I'm not waving Merry Christmas, keep driving. Stop, stop.
I'm sorry.
Then what were you doing in your vehicle?
I was paying attention to the cars in front of me.
There were no cars in front of you. There were 0 cars in front of you. You were the only vehicle traveling on that road for 500 feet. There were no vehicles in front of you.
Okay.
No, there wasn't.
Okay.
While the driver was let go with a citation and her charges were eventually dropped, Officer Hinkle would meet his doom soon after. After an investigation into the incident, it was decided that his conduct and behavior were against department policies. Officer Hinkle was placed on administrative leave and was later terminated on January 9th, 2023.
Can't make up that I assaulted you, I just didn't agree with your truth. I didn't do anything wrong. I didn't do anything wrong. I just left. Like, I don't understand.
This is Ronald K. Davis, a 37-year-old Pennsylvania State Police trooper who, for personal grudges, forcibly arrested his ex-girlfriend and committed her to a mental health facility under false allegations. The actions of Ronald K. Davis obstructed fundamental human rights and the very purpose of law enforcement. Let's dive deep into the case and find out what happened next.
What is wrong with you? I don't need help. I need to get away from you. No. This isn't normal. I don't care what anybody says. Can I please stand up? Okay. I'm not going to any jail. I didn't do anything wrong. I'm not going anywhere. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. What is wrong with you? Would you do this? Would you? I thought. Okay. Please let me go. You just called the cops on me. You're a cop. You're a f***ing. What the f*** is wrong with you? I've lived all over the world and not one time has anyone ever come up, tackled me, attacked me, and called the cops on me for existing in the woods. Never. Ever. All because of the consequences of your actions because you don't like the truth. That's not... People like you shouldn't have any form of power. But if you want to sit on me, and you call the cops on me for what?
Ronald used his power as a cop to falsely accuse his ex-girlfriend and forcibly admit her to a mental health asylum. Even though 37-year-old Ronald has a wife and kids, he got into an intimate relationship with Miss Perfanov. And now, when they are no longer together, he is trying to ruin her life using his position in law enforcement.
For what? Oh, because I'm around a sociopath who says he can do whatever he wants. Women are objects and he can do whatever he wants. I'd be happy to tell them that. You're insane. You're absolutely insane. You're f***ing insane. Like, and then you paint me to look insane as I'm sitting on the ground with my head slammed into this and that by a cop who called the cops on me. Do you realize how insane you are? Can you please get off of me? You can't just walk up to someone and attack them and then call the cops on them and say you're gonna, like, that's not okay. Get off of me. You just called the cops on me for existing. What the is wrong with you? Like, I don't understand what the I was thinking. What did I do? Please stop. Get me into like a tree like a human being, please. Can you do that? Can I stand here and put my things together? You can watch me all you want. You can watch me all you want. That's not fair. And I didn't do anything wrong to get away from you. I don't understand. Relax. And I can't relax. You just called the cops on me for existing. I didn't like your droop. Jesus, dude. Come on. What the fuck? What? Why are you treating me like I'm a criminal? I didn't do anything. I just want to be able to stand.
Keep pulling back and find out where they are.
I just want to be able to stand. This isn't fair.
I'll talk.
I didn't do anything wrong. I didn't do. Where are you taking me?
Okay, tell them to step it up. She is fighting me and assaulting me.
I don't know why.
Tell them to hurry up.
I didn't do anything. Didn't do anything. I didn't do anything wrong.
Calm down.
I didn't do anything wrong. 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 You can't take me against my will. I didn't do anything wrong. You can't make up that I assaulted you. I just didn't agree with your truth. I didn't do anything wrong. I didn't do anything wrong. I just left. Like, I don't understand. I don't understand. Please, stop. Please stop so I can get the hair out of my face. That would be really nice. Please. Why? Can I just get the hair out of my face? Can I stand here?
Yes.
Can I just stand and get my arms back?
Miss Perfanov didn't want him to touch her, didn't want him to see her, and it was completely against her will to be sent to a mental health facility, but Ronald didn't care. He forgot his duties and oath to protect people as a police officer. At one point, Ronald made it extremely difficult for Miss Perfanov to breathe and didn't loosen his grip even when it was clear that she was in terrible pain. This goes to show just how unhinged Ronald's behavior had become.
Jesus Christ. What the fuck? Oh. What did I do? What did I do? What did I do? Alright. Here we go. I'll be the happy tell them I don't even lie either. I didn't agree with the truth. Am I in the car? Why? I didn't do anything. What the f? I didn't do anything wrong. Can I? You're around my stomach again.
I'm not even touching you.
Okay. Okay. All right.
Ronald's misuse of his power became his nightmare. The Pennsylvania Police Department suspended him without pay, and Ronald got what he deserved when he was arrested on September 21st, 2023 on charges of felony, strangulation, unlawful restraint, false imprisonment, simple assault, recklessly endangering another person, and official oppression, and was remanded to jail without bail. But if you think this officer was bad, this next officer managed to put an entire high school under duress.
Hi guys, we just need to take a look in the room real quick, okay?
Why?
We need to come in now.
Excuse me,
Ma'am,
sir.
we need
I
to
don't
come
think
in
you can
right
put
here.
your hands on me.
No,
Are you kidding me
we
right
thought
now?
it was gonna murder here too.
Do you have a reason to be in this room?
We do, man.
Or permission from the principal?
wanted in a shooting. Yes.
On April 24th, 2018, officers from the Denver Police Department visited Rise Up Community School, a charter school with Denver Public Schools, to locate a minor student suspected in a shooting the night before. They began approaching students, requesting IDs, and hoping to find the suspect still in the school.
We can just wait here for the principal, that's fine.
Hey, how are you?
Lucas, our
Sorry,
principal.
sir.
Hey, how are you?
Good. You gotta talk to us. We're pretty sure he's here, but
Yeah, I'll let that be Mark.
Oh yeah, what's going on?
this is a wonderful question.
Okay, so basically, I can't let you guys come in and pick him from the school. I can let him know that you're here, and then I can ask him if he wants to talk to you. But if he refuses, then I can't go get him and bring him to you. That's not to say that you can't get him after school hours or anything like that, but that's just our policy in terms of, you know what I mean? Like in terms of, like so I can let him know.
You're confirming he's here, but you can't bring him to us. Is that what you're saying?
I'm not confirming or denying he's here. I'm just saying it's our policy that we wouldn't bring a student to you guys. So
It's wonderful. It's our homicide last night.
I get it. I mean, trust me, I get it. I'm just saying that, whatever the circumstance, that's just, it's always the way that we live.
Do you have kids?
Yeah, so I'm not going to talk about my kids. I'm not going to talk about the policy.
So if he shot at your kids, though, do you have the same policy?
So I'm just going to say that that's our policy. Sure, you guys.
Could you go
know what I mean?
come down and talk to us?
Yeah, I mean, I'll see. I don't even know if he's in the building, to be honest with you.
Well, that other teacher pretty much implied that he's here. So.
I don't know if he's here, so.
I can go with you if you want, but it's up to you.
So do we want guys around I think more cars are coming.
No, they're not gonna cooperate. So.
Principal Lucas Ketzer explained the school's policy on police interrogations, emphasizing that students couldn't be delivered to the police against their will. Despite Principal Ketzer's refusal to surrender the student, Chief Eaton authorized a search of the school, citing an imminent threat. The officers searched classrooms, closets, and even the roof, but didn't find the suspect.
This one, can you just hang here with him? I'm gonna grab my shotgun real quick. Yeah. If you don't mind just hanging here with him. I'm coming behind you.
No one tried to be aggressive with the principal?
I have no idea.
Makes no sense.
No clue. No clue what's going on out there.
Okay, so Officer Lucero asked me where he should be.
Yeah.
I just went and took it. He should be in the classroom here. He's not there. So.
On this floor?
Yeah, there's only the 2 floors. So.
Which classroom? I mean, I'm not going to go there yet, but if you don't know, you don't know.
No, I know what class. It's the only class on the right down this hallway. He's
all the way
not
down to
there.
the right? Okay.
Yeah, he's not there. So, well, all the way down on the right is a workshop.
Like the classroom you're talking about is on the right-hand side?
Yes.
Okay.
Come here. Come out this way. Talk to this. I assume you're a teacher?
Yeah, what are you doing?
Apparently there's a kid in there that's wanted by the Lakewood police for shootings.
674, Adam. We had one adult female teacher come out the back door, and Corporal Waldock is talking to her right now.
I was just coming out to check with I would like to go back inside.
Everything is fine with us.
No, we got her. She's going to have access to get into the building from back here if we need to. Do you have access to get back in?
Yeah.
Okay, so we may need you.
Please let me in.
Do you want her to go back in?
Nope. They just said not to. You may want to keep her off her phone. She's been on it nonstop since she came out. She's texting them. She's telling them where we're at, what we're doing.
So my name's Mike Eaton. I'm the Chief of the Department of Safety for Denver Public Schools.
Okay.
So I oversee all security and police operations for the district. So right now I want to talk to the principal and see if we can get the situation, remedied before we let anybody else. Are you guys in lockdown right now?
No, we're not. Well, not that we know of.
Okay. Okay, so can we just take the officers, just check, because they have to do verification, I have to verify that we don't have an armed suspect. So hold on, what class is he in?
What about these other?
Is he in there? Okay, hold on, or he's supposed to be in there. Okay, you hold on 1 second before you go in. How you guys doing? Okay, guys, go ahead. All right.
This door, this one right here?
You guys know what he looks like?
Hi, guys.
Hi.
Trying to keep her off the phone.
Well, there's somebody we're looking for. We're going to just make sure they're not here.
Okay, I'll ask her.
Get a look at your face real quick. All right. Thank you. Thanks, guys.
It's not you, Mark. It's Mary. It's Mary.
What's that?
Right there.
Take off your hat for me, buddy. Stand up for me real quick. Yeah, there's a little resemblance. Yeah, probably. This guy has earrings, doesn't he?
Yeah, it's him.
No. Thanks, buddy. Thank you, all right? Thanks, guys. Not in there. Well, I mean, by this point, he could be anywhere.
So, the first teacher that I talked to that said he was here implied that he was upstairs.
Okay.
She said that's because everybody was at lunch upstairs.
Okay.
And no one, I mean, several students came down, but I didn't see him come down. So, and then after we talked to the principal, he went straight upstairs.
Okay.
He immediately went upstairs.
Right. Okay.
Then came down and said he's not here.
Okay.
So it never had anything to do with the classroom back there. So
Okay.
I just, for what it's worth, we may want to go check upstairs.
You guys want to check upstairs?
We would like to.
Okay.
Yeah, just to cover that base. Is there any other way down besides this stairway right here?
I'm not sure. Where is this the only stairwell you have in here?
No, we have a back stairwell.
You have a back stairwell as well? Okay.
We take the back.
All right, so why don't we get Beckford? Why don't you go with one? Why don't you go with the other?
Well, I'm not enrolling in class.
Actually, why don't you guys hang here for a few minutes, okay? Hang right here.
All right.
Excuse me.
Hey, John, you want to come up and we'll take a look upstairs?
Excuse me, sir.
Sure, no problem. Couple guys stand here. We'll start at this end and then move this way. Okay, very good. Yeah, I got a picture of it. We're just gonna have to, man. That's the best we can do at this point. All right, guys. We just need to take a look in the room real quick, okay?
Why?
We need to come in now.
Excuse me,
Ma'am,
sir.
we
I
need to
don't
come
think
in.
you can put your hands on me.
No, we thought it was an emergency.
Do you have a reason to be in this room?
We do, man.
Or permission
We're
from
looking
the
for somebody
principal?
that's wanted in a shooting. Yes.
Sorry about inconveniencing you. We'll be done here in a minute, all right?
And the officer that pushed me out of the way, can I have his badge number, please?
Take it down.
What is that, Kojo?
Oh, yeah. Roof, maybe.
Hold it.
Yeah.
Is that latch?
There's
I see light come on.
There's a cord there that might lift it up, so.
Hold on.
The way she's been trying not to let me back here.
Ma'am, can I talk to you real quick?
And we do it out here.
Can we do it right here at this threshold? Please? So there's a ladder that goes up. We're gonna
Yes,
check that
there it
real
is.
quick.
Okay.
That piece of wood was placed in front of that. The ladder, was it like that before?
I don't know. Was the robotics course in front of the ladder earlier today?
Yeah, 12 acre, I'm on top of
Is there a chance he's up there?
A kid up on the roof? Were you in here for lunch?
Yeah, it was.
Did anyone go in the closet?
I was out for about 10 minutes.
So there's a chance that some random person you're looking for snuck in here.
Oh, the door's locked usually?
Doors aren't locked in school.
How about this door right here?
Not usually.
Just to let you know. I'll show you a picture of it. Now, but she told you who it is?
No?
Doing all your homework first. You got the first watch, right?
That's what we're looking for.
Okay.
He shot his ex-girlfriend last night and
Okay.
her brother
Okay.
in Lakewood. So he's wanted for homicide. So that's over here, okay?
Okay.
So they're putting the warrant together right now, looking for him. So if you know where he's at, we'd appreciate your cooperation.
Okay. Well, I think that you guys need to come back with a warrant, honestly.
We have the warrant, man. We just don't have a physical warrant. The Lakewood detectives has the warrant. She's on her way here right now.
Combination jackknife, screwdriver, whistle.
Well, you can see that that person is not in this room.
Right. My question is, do you know if he's up here?
I do not know if he's up there.
Okay, thank you.
Are you the person in charge here?
Yes.
So your officer that pushed me out of the way, can I have his badge number, please?
The incident sparked discussions on the Fourth Amendment, school searches, and police authority. Internal reviews by both the Denver Police Department and Denver Public Schools found no wrongdoing, except for a minor reprimand for an officer's insulting language about teachers. The outcome and whether the suspect was apprehended remain unclear. The incident just goes to show that there is a delicate balance between ensuring student safety and respecting constitutional boundaries in school settings. On July 4th, 2023, in Jackson County, Ohio, a state trooper tried to pull over Jadarius Rose, a truck driver, after he noticed a missing mud flap on the driver's truck. However, even after Jadarius had made eye contact with him as the trooper claimed, he still didn't stop. The trooper then called for backup and continued to follow the truck.
Forward, it's going to be because there's all Lake County line. You'll see there's several,
Payment off road, good target.
Okay, I'm coming to a stop.
Get out of the truck!
Alright, you just pull back out.
Okay, are you switched over to Lake County or Rose County?
He took off again.
After about 20 minutes, the truck stopped, but on noticing that there was a gun trained on him, the driver pulled out again.
Tell him to stop there, or they got him wrong.
Hey, that's a dog! Come to me! You don't want bit! On the ground, you're gonna get bit. Come to me, man! Let's sleep.
Do not let them, don't release the dog. Do not release the dog with his hands up. Do not release the dog with his hands up. Do not release the dog with his hands up. Don't. Do not. Get the dog off of it. Get the dog off of it.
Get the dog! Get out the dog! What's the cab? What's the cab? Get the cab!
Get the dog off.
Get your dog! Get it out! Get it out! Get it out! Please, please!
I got squad.
Yeah.
Despite repeated instructions from the trooper that the dog not be released, Officer Speakman did as he wished and let the dog loose on the truck driver.
Was that not loud enough?
You said it 3-4 more times.
But then we have just one gear tire on the rims, 30K right lane.
They have one in route.
County is already just
Bro, don't touch my left arm, bro. You just let the dog bite me. Why would you touch my left arm? No, why you keep bending my arm?
We're trying to get it wrapped.
We're wrapping it up.
We're not trying to hurt you.
Here. There's a pad.
Don't even touch it while I got handcuffs on. Y'all just making it worse.
Man,
And you still leaning on me like you pinning me down. I got cuffs on.
Nobody is on you.
Yes, you are. Look, you're grabbing my shorts.
We're trying to wrap you up.
I don't need it wrapped up right now.
Right. 23, you call me.
Bro, get over me.
I can't.
Bro, I have handcuffs on. What am I doing to you?
You could kick somebody. I don't want you to kick anybody.
I'm not gonna kick nobody. I just got bit by a dog.
I understand that. Just
Man, you
calm
don't
down.
understand. You don't understand. Did you get bit by a dog?
Seeing the officers administering first aid themselves and trying to be gentle showed the nuance of the police force. As much as there are bad cops, there are also good cops.
You want to stand up on your feet or you want to sit on your butt?
I don't know what you're gonna let me do.
I'm gonna let you do. I'm gonna let you either sit or stand. As long as you ain't gonna do nothing stupid.
How I'm gonna do something stupid?
Just have him set up, Tyler.
And you still
let him set up.
Shit, it's too late for that. And you still squeezing me.
I know.
You still squeezing. Let it go. Don't put pressure on me.
You have to have pressure.
Don't know. Let it be.
Just go ahead and let it.
Why are you still touching me?
What's that?
Why are you still touching me?
Because you are under arrest.
Yeah, I have handcuffs on.
I understand.
All right, so you can stop touching me and tell me what I need to do. But I don't need your hand on me. The dog already did enough.
The officer who had released the dog, despite seeing Jadarius's hand in the air, still tried to justify himself to the victim.
What do you mean? I gave you 3 warnings. Did I not?
Man, you just pulled up.
Did I not say final warning? You're gonna get out of the dog.
However, all his justifications didn't fly with the department as he was put on paid administrative leave while Circleville PD conducted an investigation. Shockingly, when he was eventually terminated, it wasn't because of his actions at the site, but rather a misrepresentation of information about the event which was against department policies. But if you think this case was bad, wait till you see how Officer Garrett Rolfe handled a possible DUI call.
You scared me a little bit because you were sleeping in there, so that's why I was making sure you're okay.
Hands off the taser! Hands off the taser! Stop fighting!
This is Rayshard Brooks, age 27, a caring father and a dancer known for his enthusiasm. On the 12th of June 2020, Atlanta police officers were dispatched to a Wendy's parking lot where a car was blocking the drive-through line. Officer Devin Brosnan arrived on the scene to find a haphazardly parked vehicle in the middle of the drive-through line. He went up to the vehicle to find Mr. Rayshard Brooks asleep behind the wheel. Here's what happened next.
Yo. Yo. What's up, my man? Hey. Come in. Hey. Hey, man, you're parked in the middle of the drive-through line here. Hey.
Copy 41 no injury.
Sir.
25 westbound at Jones.
What's up, man?
25 west.
Hey, you're parked in the drive-through right now. Hey, sir.
Called in by a third
You right?
party. See a black Toyota Camry and an unknown.
Dude, you're parked. You're sitting in the drive-through line here. What's up? So you're parked in the drive-through line. You're blocking traffic here. You were sleeping when I walked up here. What's up, man? You just have a long day or something? What's up? All right, yeah. You can't. You're blocking. People calling said you were blocking me. All right. You good? You don't need an ambulance or anything like that? Are you just tired? All right, man. Just I'll move my car. Just pull up. Just pull somewhere and take a nap. All right.
2805 Grand Avenue. 2805.
All right. You good?
Yeah.
All right.
At first, Officer Brosnan believes that Mr. Brooks has just had a long day and is simply tired. So he asks him to move his car into the parking lot where he won't be blocking the line. However, Mr. Brooks falls asleep behind the wheel again, and Officer Brosnan has to wake him up and ask him to move again. At this point, Officer Brosnan suspects that Mr. Brooks might be drunk and calls in for a DUI certified officer.
She drove here and dropped me off.
In what car?
And a black Volvo.
Okay.
Actually.
So how did this car get here?
I mean, it was here before I came. like, this is my car, it's a rental car, my sister. But I mean, like I told her, I came here, I met her here.
Okay.
From the beginning, and she picked me up. And I mean, we went out.
So you met her here at the Wendy's?
Yes.
And then you went out with her?
Yes.
And then she came and dropped you off?
Here.
Okay.
And, you know, I mean, like I told her, I'm going to say, hey, babe, you know, I just want a burger or I want fries. She said, hey, no problem. I'll take you there.
All right.
You get your fries and you come back to the hotel.
Okay.
No problem.
The reason why we're here is because somebody called 911 because you were asleep behind the wheel while you're in the drive-thru, right? You recall that?
I don't.
You don't recall that? You don't recall just minutes ago where you were passed out behind the wheel in the drive-thru? You don't recall that at all?
Absolutely,
Just complete blur.
I wasn't driving. Like I said, I just drained my girlfriend. She probably was sleeping, but like I said, babe, I want French fries.
So far as I'm aware, you're the only person that's been seen in this vehicle, right?
Yeah, only person.
And you've been in the driver's seat the whole time. So how did the car get into the drive-thru line with you behind the wheel?
She drove here. I said, babe, I'm drinking
in a black car.
In a black Volvo.
And you got into your car.
I said, hey, you know what, no problem. I'll just meet you at the hotel.
Okay.
And she said,
All
hey,
right.
get out.
Hold on. So after she drops you off here in her black car, your car was parked where?
Here.
Okay. So how did your car get from here to the drive-thru line?
I never moved.
So how did it get there?
It never did get there. I told you I was in her car.
Well, we've got a 911 call of people reporting a guy passed out behind the wheel in the line. This officer gets here and sees you. Everything's on camera. Sees you in the line.
Here in the line.
In the line.
I wasn't in the line. Did I pull you over in the line?
I walked up to you. I had to wake you up, man.
You didn't pull him
right
over.
Here?
No, over there. I had to wake you up.
Well, look.
Then you went back to sleep and I had to wake you up again.
Like I said, I'm sorry if I just got something to eat. I went to visit my mother's gravesite. I'm not causing any problems.
Well, we got to make sure that you're safe to operate a vehicle. Now, do you know where you are?
Yeah, absolutely.
Where
I'm
are
in Forest Park, Old Dixie Highway.
Old Dixie Highway in
The
Forest Park?
Home Lodge is there, right here. Subway.
A Subway, okay.
So it's a Subway right here. I'm cool. Like I said, I could.
So you think that you're in Forest Park right now?
I'm on Old Dixie Highway, Clayton County.
Right. No, you're not.
Well, Forest Park, Georgia.
It's become quite clear that Mr. Brooks has had a little too much to drink and isn't fit to drive. Officer Garrett Rolfe, the DUI certified officer, now attempts to get Mr. Brooks to admit to it.
Like I
Do you
said,
think maybe that you had too much to drink and you realized that you shouldn't drive, so you parked?
I mean,
would that be accurate to say?
Yes, sir. Mr. Rolfe, yes.
All right, so your girlfriend dropped you off, you got into the car, you backed
pulled
out,
up
you
and
pulled
called
up,
her.
and you're like, damn, I'm too drunk to drive. And so you pull back into the parking spot and park, right?
I called her and like, babe.
Is that accurate?
If it's a couple moments, I got on the phone with her.
Yeah.
I'm like, babe, hey, damn, you know, you want number one or number two or?
But
she's like,
would you agree?
You take care of that. You're a man. You figure out what we're going to eat tonight.
All right, let's move past that. Would you agree that you've had too much to drink to drive?
I mean, I can focus, Mr. Rolfe. I can focus.
Would you agree that you've had too much to drink to drive?
I haven't had, you know, to the point where I can't focus.
Okay.
I was a little tired ahead of the day because we just came from North Carolina.
You think that you're safe to operate a vehicle right
Absolutely,
now?
Mr. Rolfe.
And how much have you had to drink?
I had 1.5 margaritas, Mr. Rolfe.
1.5 margaritas?
Yes, sir.
Margaritas?
Yes.
Have you had anything else today? Any other type of drink?
No, sir.
You haven't had any daiquiris?
I haven't had no daiquiri. I had 1.5 little small cups of margarita, but I'm up now. Y'all got me up with this. I'm up now.
Hey, will you take a preliminary breath test for me?
What's that?
It's a little handheld machine. I have you blow into it, that lets me know if you're positive or negative for the presence of alcohol in your breath.
I've been drinking.
Okay.
I do say that.
Okay.
But I'm only going a few minutes down the road. Mr.
I got you.
Rolfe.
I'm just asking, will you take a preliminary breath test for me?
I mean, I don't know what it is.
I just said it's a little handheld machine. Lets me know if it's positive or negative for the presence of alcohol. That's part of my investigation.
You know it is the presence.
I know.
Drinking.
I know. I can tell. That's just part of my investigation.
But like I said,
listen,
if I have to park this car right here, right now, and
hold on,
walk,
it's just a yes or no. We don't need to go back and forth about it. It's just a yes or no.
But what if I take this test and I don't care about? I can walk home. I don't have to park.
Why would you walk home?
I just don't want to be in violation of anybody. I can walk. My sister's house is right here.
Do you think that you'd be in violation of something if you were to drive your vehicle?
If that's less possible for me to park here, lock the car up, and do everything that I need to do within the presence of you guys, I can just go home. I have my daughters there right now. My daughter's birthday was yesterday.
All right. Hold on, Mr. Brooks. Will you take a preliminary breath test for me? It's yes or no.
I don't want to refuse anything.
It's yes or no. It's completely up to you.
Yes, I will.
Okay. Just wait here while I grab it.
Oh, man.
So, just trying to make sure, man, you're safe to drive, that's all.
I know, man.
You scared me a little bit because you were sleeping in there, so that's, why I was making sure you're okay. And then that's...
I know. You just doing your job.
All right, just take a deep breath in. Put your mouth over the mouthpiece, blow as hard as you can until I tell you to stop. Blah, 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 blah. Stop. Very good.
I just had a few drinks. That's it.
How many?
1.5. Like I said, I was into the second cup. I wasn't even... I told her, babe, let's go because I'm hungry.
What kind of drinks did you have?
I'm not sure. It's something she ordered. She said top shelf or whatever.
Top shelf what?
I'm not sure. It was, like I said, it was her birthday and it was my daughter's birthday intent to, have a good time. And I said, babe, I'm hungry. Let's go. My baby's mom, she was there. I said, babe, go ahead. I'm cool. Here's the money for the blow-up bed tomorrow. Here's the money for, to enjoy herself tomorrow. Just, give me a burger or something to just take me home. I'm ready to go.
So you had about 1.5 drinks, but you don't remember what kind of drinks they were?
No, sir.
All right.
I really don't, Mr. All
right. I think you've had too much to drink to be driving. Put your hands behind your back for me. Here, put your hands behind your back. Hey, stop fighting! Stop fighting! Stop fighting! You're gonna get tased! You're gonna get tased! Stop!
Mr. Ross!
Stop!
Come on, man.
Stop! You're gonna get tased!
Mr. Ross!
Hands off the taser! Hands off the taser! Stop fighting! Hands off the taser! Stop fighting! Taser! Oh, 63.
Officer Garrett Rolfe spent nearly 25 minutes talking to Rayshard Brooks and knew exactly what was going on. He knew that Mr. Brooks meant no harm, that Mr. Brooks was a little drunk because he had just enjoyed an evening with his girlfriend on her birthday, and yet Officer Garrett decided that Rayshard Brooks needed to be gunned down as he panicked and tried to flee over a DUI. Unfortunately, that's not all, Officer Garrett exclaimed. I got him, after shooting down Mr. Brooks, and went on to kick his wounded body on the ground. The officers failed to render aid to Mr. Brooks for more than 2 minutes, and soon after, Mr. Brooks succumbed to his injury. As a result of this horrifying encounter, Officer Garrett Rolfe was charged with murder while Officer Devin Brosnan was charged with aggravated assault. But if you think these officers used excessive force, that's because you haven't heard about Officer Marler and his antics.
Do they look okay, guy? He's asking if my children are okay. Who the is that? Who the are y'all talking about?
We're gonna leave now.
Give me
Why? Because I gotta eat a dick? That's why you leaving now?
We're gonna leave now.
know who a 14 My family was here all day. We had a good fucking day. You're here telling me to eat a dick.
On the 10th of May, 2020, the Suisun City Police received a call from North Bay Medical Center about someone who had ingested nail polish remover. 2 officers were consequently dispatched to the home of Sergeant Syra Hawkins. However, when officers Tiffany Kimona and Cody Marler arrived at said house, their conduct was nothing short of embarrassing.
You know who that is? No. Who's your girlfriend or your baby mama?
The lady we just saw.
The lady
we
right
can
here.
see.
First of all, that's my wife, Marla.
Okay. Okay.
And from this point, you can already tell that things are not off to a good start. Calling the sergeant's wife a baby mama was a disrespectful thing to do, and things only went downhill from there.
So who's this?
Can you go with the...
What's the problem?
So we're here on a welfare check. We have to make sure she's okay.
Why?
Because we received a call from North Bay for the incident that occurred earlier.
Look right there. Supposed to be an investigator if y'all investigating something. 9 years, U.S. Army. Now, what's the problem?
What's your first name?
I don't have to identify myself to you, do I? Am I under investigation? You want to tell me what's going on? Don't knock on my window.
Can you come out here?
No, she can't come out there. Y'all need to tell me what's going on. This is my house.
We told you. We're here for a welfare check.
Oh, welfare checks are what?
No, I got it.
Ma'am?
Y'all violating my rights right now.
No, we're not.
We're not, dude.
Yes, you are, because you're not telling me who that is. I just said it to you.
Listen to me, dude. We're not violating your rights.
You are.
How?
Because
which right? Which civil right are we violating?
Why are you raising your
We're
voice?
not violating
Why is he
anything.
raising his voice?
Okay.
Why is he raising his
So
voice?
we are here on
you
a
threatening
welfare
me?
check.
I can go inside my
We
house.
are here on a welfare check.
Ready. I don't know what that means.
Stop talking. Let me talk.
I don't have
Over
to stop
a child
talking.
that
Okay.
ingested
Right?
that ingested.
Why is he I don't like to. I don't like it.
A person
He's raising
that
his voice at me
ingested
right now.
or nail polish. Okay.
Okay, so we're
We come here. Your
to
baby's
check
right
on
there.
Okay,
your wife.
I'm going to talk to you. First of all, you came to my house and said, "Is that my girlfriend or my baby mama?" That's my wife. So
Okay.
that's disrespectful starting off.
All right, sir. So
That was disrespectful starting off, and,
Okay,
and then
I
he's raising his
understand.
voice at me.
Okay, I understand.
So now I can raise my
So
voice,
look-
right?
No, you can eat a dick.
What's his problem?
Okay.
Completely unprovoked, Officer Marler directed rude and vile profanity toward a citizen whose right he was violating. This was a very disgusting, unnecessary, and unprofessional behavior on the officer's part.
Okay.
Nah, I need your badge numbers. I'm sorry.
That's fine. I'll give you my badge number. But so the reason we're here is to
Now
make
you're
sure
telling me the
somebody
reason
is
after you told me to
okay.
eat a dick. Sir. So you told me to eat a dick, right? Marler?
I messed up. I apologize.
Now that you on film, you messed up.
No,
so
you
you
can record.
haven't violated any of my
No.
rights.
No,
the
sir.
first thing you said to me coming here was,
So,
"Is
sir.
that my baby mama or my girlfriend?"
Sir,
then he
so
started
we
raising
were
his
calling
voice
the
at
call
me.
from North Bay.
Pause. I need your name and your badge number.
Officer Conma 107.
Thank you. I need your name and your badge
Officer
number.
Marler 102. We received
He
a
said
call
he's not
from North
violating
Bay.
any of my rights.
Okay.
Yet he came
We
to my
wanna make
house
sure
and
the
said,
kid is okay.
"Is that my baby mama or my girlfriend?"
We want to make sure
That's
the
the
kid
first
is
thing he
okay.
said to me. Then he's
Is
raising
your-
his voice at me.
We want to
Ma'am,
make sure the kid is okay.
We're here to check on a female. Okay?
Is your child okay?
What's your name?
Did you or did you not tell me
Is
you
your
did?
child okay? Did your child
You don't want to answer because that's what he said to me, Marler. And she's at my window. I told you not to go to my window. Close the blinds.
Do you have a 14-year-old son?
Close the blinds.
Hold on, sir.
Close the blinds.
Sir, do you have a 14-year-old son?
Close the blinds. Close the blinds. I'm not going in the house.
Are your
Close the
children
blinds.
okay, ma'am? Are your children okay?
Okay.
Do they look okay, guy? He's asking if my children are okay. Who the f is that?
Okay.
Who the f are y'all talking about?
We're gonna leave now.
Give me one
Why? Because I
second.
gotta eat a dick? That's why you leaving now?
We're gonna leave now. I know who a 14
My family was here all day. We had a good day. You're here telling me to eat a dick.
kid is. I don't know who the 14-year-old is.
Okay.
I don't either. I told you I did 9 years in the military.
Okay, we
You told me to
appreciate
eat a
your
dick.
service.
So
Okay,
thank
give
you
me a
for telling me to eat a
second. Can you
dick.
please
After I
walk
served you
away?
for 9 years, you dick. How about you
Marler.
get the f off
I
my
served as
property?
well.
Marler.
I don't give a f. You are probably a piece of shit. If you serve and you telling people to eat a dick, you probably was a piece of.
All right.
With the situation only escalating, as long as Officer Marler was on the scene, he had to be sent away for any meaningful conversation to take place.
Well, you're not letting me explain.
You never explained. You started asking questions. He said, "Is that my girlfriend or my baby mama?"
Okay, I apologize for that. Okay, I'm here to clarify. So, address, correct?
That is this
Okay,
address.
so it may have been a miscommunication between North Bay and our dispatch. So we got a call that we needed. Okay, a 3-year-old was brought into the hospital because she ingested nail polish remover. Okay?
We don't know anything about
Okay.
any of that.
And that is absolutely fine. So this
I
just got a
know,
little out of hand.
But you don't come to somebody's house and say, if that's your baby, I'm your girlfriend. You
Right,
don't
and I
eat a dick.
understand. I completely understand
You're
that.
supposed to be
It was
professional.
I'm trying my best to be
And
professional.
you're doing fine. But that guy, I don't know what the fuck side of the bed he woke up on.
After realizing just how unruly his behavior was, Officer Marler eventually returned to apologize. However, an apology didn't cut it for the department because he was later released from his position as a direct result of this incident.
What did I do? 65H suspicious vehicle at the BP station, 3rd Nicollet. It's an unlicensed vehicle, sir. Hey, I need your license and proof of insurance. Your temp tag is expired. Can I be any more clear to you?
I got the registrations right there. That's what I was trying to tell you.
This is Ty Ramon Jindra, age 29, a former police officer with the Minneapolis Police Department. Ty Jindra abused his position to get controlled narcotics. On July 5th, 2019, Ty Jindra was at a gas station in South Minneapolis. This is where he saw an opportunity that would allow him to conduct an illegal search of the vehicle. Here's how it all went down.
You gotta have that temp tag down, man. Temp tag needs to be down lower.
Is it up high?
625. Why don't you just sit in the car?
What I do?
625. Sit in the car. Get in the car. That's expired, is it not?
Well, what did I do?
Sit in your car. Sit in your car. Sit in the car. All right, I'll take your license and your proof of insurance.
What did I do?
65H suspicious vehicle. You stand over there. At the BP station, 3rd Nicollet. It's an unlicensed vehicle, sir. Hey, I need your license and proof of insurance. Your temp tag is expired. Can I be any more clear to you?
I got the registrations right there. That's what I was trying to tell you.
You need to have license plates on your car. Give me your license and your proof of insurance, or you're going in handcuffs. God damn.
All my registration tags.
No proof of insurance?
The last flight may be at 3rd and Franklin. I don't believe there's a BP at 3rd and Nicollet.
Yeah, I'm at 3rd and Franklin. All right, step on the car.
Copy.
Turn around, translator back.
In 5050, start to Sackable. Copy.
Why are you driving without a license, man? Huh? That's kind of stupid, isn't it?
Should we clear target fuel? Set on info phone. Copy.
Let's go. You got anything illegal in the car? Spread your feet. Take a seat. 6580, I'm code 4.
Copy, code 4, 2250.
Right from the get-go, Ty Jindra was aggressive and even threatened to put Ramon in handcuffs as he complied with his demands. Jindra was supposed to follow legal procedure by letting him show him all the documents and speak for himself, yet he was biased and instantly arrested him, violating his laws.
What's your buddy got in your car? What is this? Huh? What does that look like to you? You don't know? No idea, huh? What would you guess it'd be?
I have no idea.
You have no idea? Alright, I'll just tell your fucking car.
That's not mine.
You were the one right here, weren't you?
Yeah, I was.
Yeah, put your hands behind your back.
For what?
Put your hands behind your back, right now.
For what? I don't want. For what? What do I do? What did I do?
Stop.
What do I do?
Stop it. Stop moving.
What do I do?
Park 121.
What do I do?
Well, your buddy said that the door is yours. What?
Sorry, I'm sorry. What happened?
Nothing happened. Get back. Get back away from me.
What's mine?
Wait.
What's
Stop
mine?
moving. Stop moving.
What is mine?
Stop.
Officer, I'm just asking because I just came to get him. That's
Okay, you can stand back there.
What is mine?
Get out of here.
I'm sorry. What is mine, sir? What is mine? What is mine, sir?
In your door?
Hell no. What the f? In the door? Hell no. How you gonna say something
Dude,
is
just
mine?
relax, okay?
Well, how you gonna say something is mine? Ain't nothing in mine.
Relax.
What the fuck?
Okay?
Yeah, how can you say something
Relax.
ain't nothing in mine? What the f? What is mine? Ain't nothing mine.
Okay, hey, just give me 1 second and he's gonna go with you, okay? I don't like when people walk up to me.
I'm sorry, I don't want.
Okay. Step back here.
What do you mean something's mine?
Well, it's either yours or his, right?
No. Ain't
No?
nothing's mine. Ain't nothing's
Alright,
mine, son. Nothing.
I'm gonna uncuff you. You're gonna walk away from me, okay?
Yeah.
I'm gonna uncuff your buddy. When I tell you to put your hands behind your back, you put your hands right behind your back, okay? Alright, put your hands on your head. Put your phone on top of that thing. I think it might have go down there. Alright. On top of that garbage can. Alright, man. Step out here.
980, repeat your traffic. You're transporting to
Put your license plate in your window. Alright? Put your license plate. Put your license plates on.
That's what I was going to. I just got it today for my brother. I was just
Alright.
and that's why I was trying to explain to you that the plates is, and the registrations is all right there in the window.
Alright.
Can I show you?
I'm gonna give you a break. You have a license, you know that, right?
Yes, but because I was just using my brother's car. Can I show you the plates?
Go ahead.
I'll show you. The guy who he bought the car from, he told my brother, he said, don't put him on until June 2nd. He said, don't put him on until...
Well, it's July.
Oh, well, yeah, I know, but he been having a car sitting.
Alright, well, put him on.
Should have a yellow tag then.
I just pulled off because it was expired a month ago.
That's what I'm saying, it's my brother's car. I didn't...
Alright.
I just barn.
Alright.
Alright.
Alright. Thanks, guys.
Officer Ty Jindra arrested Ramon Brown based on the color of his skin. He violated Ramon Brown's civil rights laws. He also illegally searched Ramon's car without a warrant. Later, on November 2nd, 2021, after a 10-day trial, Jindra was found guilty on 3 counts of getting a controlled drug by fraud and 2 charges of deprivation of rights under color of law. Jindra was sentenced by Senior United States District Judge Donovan W. Frank to 38 months in prison.
Put it down, mother. Put it down! Put it down! Get on the ground down!
Look, son of a bitch.
Back up. Get out here right now. Get out here.
I hit that
Get on
wall.
the ground.
No. They hit that wall so hard, I thought they were going to come through the wall. Stop!
These are officers Nicholas Hanning and Ellie Summers from the Idaho Springs Police, who forcefully entered 75-year-old Michael Clark's apartment, assaulting him without cause. In the early hours of May 30th, 2021, Brittany Odom called the Idaho State Police to complain about her neighbor, Michael Clark, who would ferociously bang on their shared wall to tell them to keep the noise down. She would then fabricate a tale about how Michael assaulted her to convince the police he was a serious nuisance.
No. Hey, I'm out here. I'm Tim. This is Brittany. That was the neighbor right there. We're the ones that called. Wait. This is Brittany. She's the one that got hit. I live here. This is my friend Brittany. And then this is my neighbor that hit her. I wasn't even here. I was outside. I literally just saw you.
He banged on the door, or through the wall,
bam, 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 and I'm sleeping. Shut the fuck up. And so I like came out and was like, what's going on? He busted all of my shit, my nose, my mouth. All I wanted to do was like, hey, what was disturbing you? And he was like, shut the fuck up. Boom.
Was he white, black, Hispanic?
He's white.
Does he have hair?
Yeah.
Bald?
Gray hair?
Yeah, gray hair. He's an older guy. He's maybe about this tall. That guy lives right there in that room, and that's where the wall would go.
He was bang, bang, bang. That's what woke me up.
We just moved in here yesterday, but I saw him like last night.
Okay.
I'm gonna put my dog in the bathroom, okay?
Okay.
What do you want?
What the?
What's going on over there?
Put it down, mother. Put it down! Put it down! Get on the ground down!
Son of a bitch.
Back up. Get out here right now. Get out here.
I hit that
Get on
wall.
the ground.
No. They hit that wall so hard, I thought they were going to come through the wall.
Put your gun on.
Okay. Party's unconscious. Party came out with a machete.
Okay.
Sir, 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 talk to us. Talk to me. Talk to me. Sir, talk to me.
That big bat that he's holding, that looks like a freaking...
Where did you find that? Did you have to hunt for it?
It was laying right there on the ground when I walked in.
All right. I did not get that down.
Not arguing with you.
I did not get that down.
All right. We're going to sit up.
I did not get that down.
I'm going to go down with you.
It was on.
You want him out of cuffs up here? Okay.
Did you go in my apartment to look for weapons?
Mr. Clark, you're going to sit up here.
Did you look at my apartment and look for weapons?
We don't need, they don't need to look out in the apartment. It was here in the hallway.
How did you get in the hallway?
What the? Put that mother down. Put it down,
Put it down!
Put it down! Get out
on
here!
the ground down!
Look, son of a
Back up,
bitch.
back up, back up. Get out here right now! Get out here!
I hit that
Get on
wall.
the ground!
No. They hit that wall so hard, I thought they were going to come through the wall.
Put your gun away.
What is going on? I've done nothing wrong. What did I do?
What's that?
What did I do?
Punch that girl.
Huh?
Punch that girl and then answer the door with a freaking machete, man.
Oh, no, that is so absolutely false.
All right.
Okay.
We're going to stand you up.
I did not come after nobody.
Okay. You're dealing with me now. We're going to go down to the ambulance so I can...
I was just in bed.
All right. We're going to stand up on the count of 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Stand up.
I attacked nobody.
We're going to sit on ground.
I was just laying in bed.
All right. Sit back.
I did nothing.
Sit back.
Look familiar.
I messed up on top there.
Just sit.
I did not come at anybody.
Sit down.
Swing your legs up. Swing your legs up. Sir, swing your legs up.
After being shocked by the taser, Clark experienced medical complications that significantly impacted his ability to live independently. Previously leading an active and independent life, the 2021 assault has left him incapable of cooking, and he now relies on a wheelchair for mobility. Officer Hanning's actions constituted an abuse of public trust and a violation of his training. The gravity of such misconduct by a law enforcement officer warranted serious punishment. But remarkably, Judge Jones opted not to impose a jail sentence, citing a desire to avoid additional costs for the county's taxpayers. Hanning would, however, plead guilty in another trial on December 9th. He was guilty of misdemeanor third-degree assault, leading to a maximum possible sentence of 2 years in jail and a $5,000 fine. As part of the plea deal, Hanning agreed to permanently refrain from working as a Colorado law enforcement officer. He was originally charged with a felony assault offense, which carried a potential 18-month prison term and a $100,000 fine. But if you think this case was bad, well, you might want to sit tight for the next one.
This is not how you treat a vet. I'm actively serving this country, and this is how you're gonna treat me? I didn't do anything. Whoa, hold on. What's going on? Hold on. Watch it.
Air 4 OCs deployed. Get out of the car! Get out of the car now!
That's fucked up.
On the 5th of December 2020, Lieutenant Corin Nazario, a Virginia National Guard, was driving in a newly purchased car when he was pulled over by Officer Daniel. While Nazario put on his lights and slowed down, signaling that he noticed the officer, he didn't stop driving until he got to a well-lit gas station. By the time he got there, another officer, Joe Gutierrez, had joined in the pursuit.
Driver, roll the window down.
Felony traffic stop.
Put your hands out the window. Put your hands out the window. Turn the vehicle off. Put your hands out the window.
I can't tell.
Put your hands out the window and turn the vehicle off. Put your hands out the window.
He's not complying, Joe. Come around your side.
Let me see your hands. How many occupants are in the vehicle?
What's going on?
How many occupants are in your vehicle?
It's only myself. Why are your weapons drawn? What's going on?
Open the door slowly and step out. Open the door.
I'm not getting out the vehicle. What's going on?
Get out the car. Open the door slowly and get out.
What's going on?
Get out of the car, now! Open the door and get out of the car!
Hold still, hold. Keep your hands outside the window. Keep your hands outside the window.
My hands are right here. What's going on?
Get out of the car now!
Get out of the car!
What's going on?
Get out of the car now! Get out of the car now!
I'm serving this country and this is how I'm treated?
Unaware of any offense he might have committed, Lieutenant Nazario refused to get out of his car until he was given good reason. However, things escalated quickly.
Sir, just get out of the car. Work with us and we'll talk to you. Get out the car.
You received an order. Obey it.
I'm honestly afraid to get out. Can I?
Yeah, you should be. Get out.
What's
Get
going
out.
on? What
Get
did
out
I
the
do?
car.
Get out now.
I have not committed any crimes.
You're being stopped for a traffic violation. You're not cooperating at this point right now. You're under arrest
For a traffic-
You're being detained. Okay, you're being detained for
For a
obstruction of justice.
traffic violation, I do not have to get out the vehicle. You haven't even told me
Really?
why I'm being stopped.
Really?
Get your hands.
Get out of the car now. Get out of the car.
Get your hands off me,
Get out of
please. Get your hands off me.
You know what?
Get your hands off me.
Not
Get
a
your
problem.
hands off me.
Back up,
I
Daniel.
didn't do anything. Don't do that.
Sir,
Get out of the car
Don't do
now.
that.
Hey, sir,
Get out of the car now.
Don't do.
look,
I'm trying to talk
get out.
to you.
Okay.
I'm trying to
I'm
talk.
gonna talk to
Get
you.
out.
Just get out of my
Relax.
car.
Can you please
Get out.
relax? Can
Get
you
out.
please relax?
Get out of the car right now.
This
Now.
is not how you treat a vet. I'm actively serving this country, and this is how you're gonna treat me.
Back up, Daniel.
I didn't do anything.
Back up.
Whoa, hold on.
Hey,
What's going on? Hold on. Watch it.
Air
Air Force, he's deployed.
Get out of the car! Get out of the car now!
That's f***ed up. That's
Get out of the car now!
Sir, just get out of the car!
I'm trying to breathe.
Well aware of his rights, Lieutenant Nazario informed the officers that he didn't have to get out of his car for a traffic violation. Yet, Officer Gutierrez resorted to the use of force and even sprayed the lieutenant with pepper spray. This was a cruel and unreasonable act, but the officer wasn't even done yet.
I don't even want to reach my seatbelt. Can you?
Take your seatbelt off and get out of the car!
Can you please?
Get out of the car now!
Look.
Listen! Take off your seatbelt and get out of the car!
Look, I'm just gonna please.
You're gonna do what you're told. Get out of the car!
Look.
Take your seatbelt off and get out of the car. Take your seatbelt off.
Look, my hands are out.
Take your seatbelt off and get out of the car.
My hands are out.
Don't reach in there, Daniel. Don't reach in there.
My hands are out. Please. Please. Look. This is really messed up. My dog is in the back. My dog is choking right now.
Get out of the car! Take your seatbelt off! What are you, a specialist corporal, or are you?
I'm a lieutenant.
Lieutenant, get out of the car! Take your seatbelt off and get out of the car! You made this way more difficult than it had to be. You just complied. Get out of the car!
I'm reaching for my seatbelt.
Fine! Take your seatbelt off and get out of the car! Straight onto the ground! Straight onto the ground!
Ma'am. Is your commanding officer available?
Down! Let's go!
Is your commanding officer available?
Get on the ground! Get on the ground!
Please talk to
Get
me
on the
about
ground
what's
now!
going on.
Get on the ground or you're getting sprayed again! Get on the ground!
Can you please talk to me about what's
Get
going on?
on the ground! Get on the ground now!
Can you please talk to me
Get on
about
the
what's
ground!
going on?
Get on the ground!
Can you please talk to me about what's
Yes, sir.
going on?
You're not.
Can you please talk to me about what's going on? Why am I being treated like this? Why?
As this went on, Officer Gutierrez kneed the lieutenant twice to force him to the ground while also manhandling him. It is painfully obvious that the officer was handling things terribly, and his actions were neither humane nor in accordance with the law.
No, sir. No, sir. Sir. You know this is...
Lay down. Lay on the ground. Just lay flat.
Lay flat for me, sir. You know this is up.
Sir, lay flat. Lay flat.
This is up. I can't believe I'm being treated like this. And I'm
Get on the ground! Get on the ground! Right there, right there. What's that?
It's dumb. What the
Get on the ground.
So this can go one or two ways, okay? I don't want to hem you up. I'm going to be straight up with you. You're a good man. You've made lieutenant in the Army. How hard was that? That wasn't an easy task, was it?
No, it wasn't.
And what would this do to your career?
It would hurt it. And I'm in the middle of getting promoted right now anyway, so yeah.
To what, captain or first lieutenant?
To first lieutenant.
Two ways we can handle this. We can either sit here with you until you get your eyes back where you can see, and I mean at a good distance, you're safe to drive, okay? And you're going down the road. Go do your deployment, go continue serving my country, which I respect and I thank you for, okay? Or we can push the issue, write you tickets for no license plate displayed and for obstructive justice. I don't even need to go that route because that route makes the Army get involved, and I know how they are.
Nazario was given two options, a good one and an obviously terrible one. Was this because the officers truly respected his rank, or had they realized their mistake? The lieutenant was allowed to leave without any charges. However, this was not enough to save them, as Officer Gutierrez was fired 4 months later for flouncing the department's policy during that interaction.
Oh, wow.
This is Daunte Wright, a 20-year-old young black man. On the 11th of April 2021, Daunte Wright was stopped by Brooklyn Center police for a minor traffic violation. He had an expired registration tab and an air freshener hanging from his rearview mirror, which was illegal in Minnesota. As the traffic stop proceeded, the officers discovered that Daunte Wright had an outstanding warrant for a gross misdemeanor weapons charge. The warrant was for carrying a handgun in public without a state permit. The officers asked Daunte Wright to step out of the vehicle, to which he complied. Here's what happened next.
You're under arrest, Dante. Just stay back. You did?
Yes!
Okay.
I shot him! Oh my god!
Okay, Kim, sit down.
The last clip shows Daunte Wright's mother, Katie Bryant, arriving on the scene. Katie knew that her son had been shot because his girlfriend was with him at the time and had Facebooked her, which let her have at least some account of what happened, as officers on the scene were of no help.
Now, please! Use a bench 20!
I don't know what's going on.
I know what's going on!
What happened?
FaceTime live!
Ma'am, I'm going to get you somebody to talk to. I'm going to get you someone to talk to. Okay? But I just can't have you going over there right now, okay?
Ma'am, my name is Mark. My name is Mark. What is your name? Can I have you sit on the ledge here?
You guys shot him, why?
I don't know, I wasn't here.
Why? Because he had a warrant? Are you serious? I was here, I watched it!
Can you just sit down? Tell me what's going on, because I wasn't here.
No! Where's the girl that was in the car with him? You guys made her hang up Facebook Live so you could kill my son. That's pretty pathetic.
What is your name?
We got it.
What is your name?
My name is Katie Bryant. My son's name is Daunte Wright. You guys already know that.
I don't. Katie Bryant.
It was a high-speed chase?
Bryant?
How?
And then what's your son's name?
Daunte Wright. It was not a high-speed chase. You guys shot him in a pullover traffic.
I didn't do anything, ma'am.
Yeah, you did. He was laying in his front seat dead. His girlfriend Facebooked me. How did his car get smashed?
What's his name again?
Daunte Wright.
Right? Is it W-R-I-G-H?
W-I-G-H-T.
Okay. Is it Katie?
Yeah.
Bryant.
Yeah.
All right. Just wait a second here, ma'am.
I need you to just sit down, please.
Ma'am?
Please sit down. Okay, so I wasn't here. You said there was a traffic stop and they shot
They
him?
pulled him over, and he said, Mom, do you have a warrant? I said, I don't know. They asked him to get out of the car. He got out of the car, and they said, wait, stop. They said, stop. And then she goes, and then they shot him, and he fell back in the seat. And he was in the driver's seat. And she said, they shot him. And I said, what do you mean they shot him? She said, yeah. And then they told her to hang up, and that was it. I don't know nothing else. So I had to call you guys to find out where this happened.
I really don't know more because I just came because I heard there was trouble.
Why is my car smashed up?
I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know.
This deputy here wasn't. We weren't here, but.
I'm
Is he alive?
I do not know the condition. I don't
Are you
know
guys serious? What are you talking to me for then?
I'm gonna find out.
We're gonna find out, but we have to wait and find out who's involved and who's in charge, and get you in contact with the people that know what's going on.
So I can tell them who I'm talking to.
Daunte Wright succumbed to the gunshot wound in his chest shortly after the encounter, and Officer Kim Porter resigned 2 days later. In the trial that ensued, it was argued that Kim Porter not only should have known the difference between her taser and her gun, but shouldn't have been reaching for her taser at all, since it was against department policy to tase a fleeing suspect. At the end of it all, Kim Porter was charged with first and second-degree manslaughter.
But wait, this wasn't the only corrupt cop on this list.
On November 17, 2022, Officer Gregory Damon received a call about a woman sleeping outside the Tampa Family Health Center. The caller said the woman, later identified as Miss Marshall, refused to leave, and so Officer Damon was dispatched to the scene.
Come on, walk to my car. Walk to my car.
Why you saying that but pulling me? So go on and drag me, because that's what you're doing anyway.
If you ain't walking, just walk to my
How
car.
you gonna tell me that but you pulling me as you said it didn't say it yet?
We're just trying to lead you over here this way.
Okay.
Even despite her belligerent behavior here, the actual trouble didn't start until they got to the jail and the officer asked her to come out of the car.
Miss Marshall, come on, get out the car.
When the f I got the right to get out the car when I had a right to get in the car?
Miss Marshall, get out the car, come on. Miss Marshall, I'm gonna drag you out of this car.
I already know.
I don't want to drag you out,
me.
but I need you to come get out the car.
I want you to do what you did off the porch of the doctor's office.
Come on.
Drag me.
Come on.
I want you to drag me.
Come on.
I ain't
Kick your
putting
feet
in
out.
I ain't kicking it out. Unless you be telling me to open my legs for your dumb.
Come on.
Yeah, that's what you gonna have to do. That's what you did at the porch. That's what you want to do, and I want you to get that feeling. Guess why? Because I was raised a tomboy in Central Park Projects. So guess what? I'm used to being rough. Yep. You
Stand
want
up.
me by your don't you?
Stand up.
You want me by, you can't pick my big ass up, can you? That's what the officer was jealous
Stand
of.
up, come on.
He couldn't pick my big ass up. He was jealous of my big ass. You want me in this position, don't you?
Just before the officer dragged her out of the car, Miss Marshall could be heard taunting him and urging him on. Maybe he should have waited for help and kept his professional hat on, because even though the woman wasn't hurt in the process, Officer Damon was still terminated for his unprofessional conduct during this incident. But if you think this officer would terribly abuse their power, it's because you haven't heard of the case of Aaron Dean.
And when I saw the barrel of that gun pointed at me, I fired a single shot from my duty weapon. When my vision cleared, then I observed the person that we now know as Miss Jefferson. I heard her scream and saw her fall like this. And I knew that I'd shot that person.
This is Aaron Dean, age 28, a former Fort Worth police officer. On October 2019, Aaron Dean fatally shot a black woman, Atatiana Jefferson, through the window of her home. Atatiana Jefferson had been playing video games at home with her 8-year-old nephew. Aaron Dean was responding to Jefferson's home after a neighbor contacted a non-emergency number at about 2 a.m. to report an open front door.
Part of your training and tactics that are taught by the city of Fort Worth is when you're going into an opening with 2 officers, 2 or more, is there a crossover technique that's taught at the academy?
Yes.
Can you explain that to the members of the jury?
The person standing on the left side of the opening goes to the right on the inside, and the person standing to the right of the opening goes to the left on the inside.
Because of your position at the gate, you're going left, Arch is going right.
Yes.
Had you completed your investigation before you opened that gate?
No, we had not.
When you open the gate, take the members of the jury forward from there.
So I opened that gate with my handheld flashlight, took a quick look to the left, and observed the back of the house with a window and an air conditioning unit to the side. The window was pretty much right up against the fence. Quick look to the right just to make sure there was nobody standing there, and then moved on into the left.
Could you sense or feel that your partner, Carol Darch, was coming in and covering your backside?
Yes.
Aaron, when you looked into the window, did anything catch your eye?
Yes.
Can you explain that to the jury?
As I looked through that window, low in the window, I observed a person. Couldn't tell black, white, male, female. I saw the torso bent over horizontal, and could see about this much up on the arm, and then about the same on the leg, just the upper leg to the hip. And the upper arms, I could tell there was movement, like the upper arms were moving, like someone was reaching for something or grasping.
Did this torso, this silhouette, is it okay to use silhouette?
Silhouette, yes.
Were they near the window or away from the window based on what you could see at the time?
Very close to the window.
You've seen your video.
Yes.
Are you able to see into the room where the camera cannot?
Yes.
When you see this silhouette of the torso, would you say it is an adult torso or an adult torso?
It was an adult torso.
Aaron, when you see that adult torso at the window, what do?
Well, I thought we had a burglar, so I stepped back, straightened up, and drew my weapon, and then pointed it towards the figure. I couldn't see that person's hands, and we're taught that the hands, and it's what's in them that kill. We need to see the hands. We need to get people to show us our hands and get control of those hands. So I drew my weapon, intending to tell that person to show me their hands.
A police officer's duty demands him to follow lawful protocols while inquiring about any complaint, but Aaron neglected these procedures and ended up taking an innocent life.
I think you told the jury you've taken a step back. You've unholstered your weapon. What are you doing at this point?
Well, as I said, I needed to see that person's hands, because the hands carry weapons. The hands are the threat to us. So I looked back after I got my light on, saw the silhouette again, and I was shouting at this time, shouting commands. Put up your hands. Show me your hands. Show me your hands. And as I started to get that second phrase out, show me your hands, I saw the silhouette. I was looking right down the barrel of a gun. And when I saw the barrel of that gun pointed at me, I fired a single shot from my duty weapon, and immediately had the flash from the muzzle reflecting off the window. And of course, as my weapon recoiled, the light was bouncing back in my face, so I couldn't see. When my vision cleared, then I observed the person that we now know as Miss Jefferson. I heard her scream and saw her fall like this. And I knew that I'd shot that person.
Aaron, when you first picked up this firearm pointed at you, how close to the window were you?
Picked up, you mean saw?
Yes, sir.
Visually picked up. Very close. Not any more than arm's length.
This may be an obvious question, but I need to ask you. You see the weapon. Is it in the silhouette's hand? What do you see?
I just saw the silhouette of the person and the gun. I don't recall seeing hands, but I did see that weapon pointed at me.
You're not saying the gun's on the floor?
No, the gun was pointed directly at me.
And about how high up on the silhouette was the gun in your mind when you're looking at this?
Maybe mid-chest, I'm not sure.
Miss Jefferson became a victim of Aaron's carelessness and incompetence as a police officer. She didn't deserve to die, especially not in her own home, which should have been the safest place for her to be. The psychologist in the case expressed that Dean was not psychologically suitable to serve as a police officer and had a narcissistic personality style that would put him and others at risk.
Did you make any observations about yourself at that point? Did you hear what's going on around you?
I could hear people on the radio in my ear, but I don't remember hearing anything else.
You and Aaron, you and Carol have to still clear that house because you don't know what you have, correct?
Yes.
Is your investigation complete at that point?
No, it's not.
What do you do next, Aaron?
Well, at the gate, I asked her if she had one of the TAC med bags. She said she didn't, so I started making plans to find objects in the room to start rendering emergency aid until MedStar got there. And at that point, the radio's just blowing up, and they're asking me questions, and people are saying they're coming, and I'm trying to respond, and we get to the door, and dispatch asked me some other question, and I started to try to respond, and I was like, forget it, we gotta go. We gotta get inside this house and see what else is going on there, and render aid to this person. So we get inside, and I let the radio go, and we start shouting commands and fast clearing, which is just looking just as fast as we can, but safely moving through and observing into each of the rooms and the halls and everything, just to see if there's somebody there. And we got to that back bedroom. As we moved through the house, all of the rooms, they were all a mess. Everything was a mess in that house. Just objects everywhere. Objects all over the floor, all over the furniture. It looked trash. It looked like somebody had just gone through everything. And I get to that back bedroom, and off to my right, I see a kid. And of course, we know it's Zion. And I'm thinking, who brings a kid to a burglary? What is going on? I see a dog. And at that point, I was just like, never mind. Forget what else. You got Darce. Just shut up and work. Shut up and work. Get the weapon. Render aid to her. Get the weapon. Render aid to the person. And I remember going over to the person laying on the floor and saw the weapon between her feet. And I remember putting my gloves on and then picking up the weapon. And at this point, I could hear Officer Darch saying something to Zion. Of course, we now know from the video, he just says, I don't want to go to jail. And she tells him, don't worry, you're not going to jail. Of course, I'm sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself, Judge. I didn't actually hear all that at the time. Just processing everything.
And there was talk last week when Carol was here testifying that she had an attorney named Terry Daffron. You know Terry?
Yes.
And as part of your training at the academy, Ms. Daffron came and lectured y'all.
Yes.
As part of the faculty that came and taught you.
Yes.
And she gave recommendations for how to handle and not handle evidence in a scene, correct?
Correct.
She told you not to touch anything.
Correct.
Your instructors are the final word, though, on your training, correct?
They are.
In your survival week training, did you get yelled at for not removing the weapon from a suspect that was down?
I did.
That have a lasting impression on you of what you're supposed to do for officer safety?
Yes, it did.
What are you trained to do to get weapons away from anyone?
Just to move that weapon away from the person, from any person.
Prior to doing anything else?
Prior to doing anything else.
Locate this weapon. Is it a firearm?
Yes.
You locate it near Miss Jefferson's feet.
Yes.
And I believe what do you do with it at that point?
I picked it up just to move it away from her, and as I picked it up, I saw a green laser tracing across the white wall. And
Is that your concern at that point, though?
No, I'm just getting it away from that person.
You know from what's blowing up in your ear, because we can't hear the radio traffic as it sits on your body-worn camera, that the cavalry is coming behind you.
Yes.
What precautions, how are you trained to render first aid? You're not a paramedic, correct?
Correct.
Are you a basic EMT?
No.
What sort of first aid have you had in the academy?
CPR and then bleed stoppage on bullet wounds and knife wounds.
Former Officer Aaron Dean's actions led to criticism focused not only towards him, but also towards the police department he represented. He resigned from his job and later on was charged with manslaughter. The Tarrant County jury convicted him of manslaughter, and he was sentenced to 11 years and 10 months in prison by Judge George Gallagher. But if you think this officer was bad, wait for this next case. For this next officer's career suicide, he had no one to blame but himself.
You already done pissed me off.
Okay.
You already took it too far. You still won't turn off your fucking light.
I'm not going to turn off my light till I'm done here.
I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. If you ain't got nothing to say to me, I ain't got nothing to say to you.
Are you able to identify him just by pulling up his address or contacts? Yeah, okay. We'll go that route.
This is Officer David Mora of the Longview Police Department. On September 19th, 2022, in Kit County, Washington, Officer Mora approached 31-year-old Rayan Swaggerty Owens, who was sitting on a park bench near burning candles after a vigil for the late Celeste Williams. Officer Mora questioned Swaggerty Owens, claiming reckless burning. The encounter escalated as Mora demanded Swaggerty Owens' identification, implying obstruction. Backup arrived, and the situation continued with Officer Mora persistently pushing for identification.
How you doing, sir? I definitely cannot. It's for my safety, okay? What do you got going on out here?
What does it look like?
You want to be a smartass?
I mean, what's it look like?
You want to be a smartass? It's called reckless burning. If you want to go that route, we can go ahead and push that route. Reckless burning, when you're burning something outside of an authorized area. You want to go that route? Do you really want to go that route? Do you really want to go that route? The light is for my safety. I don't know who you are. I don't know if you're a criminal who's going to try to pull a gun out on me or a knife or anything like that. That's what the light's for, okay? That's what they're there for. That's why they're put on patrol vehicles. What's your name?
My name's Rashawn.
What's that?
1 second. I usually call your supervisor. And if this is bothering you, I'll put it out for you.
I'd appreciate that. That's what my contact. I was just going to ask you nicely to do that, but since you want to be a smartass and ask me what does it look like and talk to me like I'm dumb, I'm obviously going to push the other route. If that's, I mean, if that's really how you want to go with this. George Salami, can I go ahead and get a second? Let me get your ID.
Why?
I already told you.
Why?
Reckless burning.
Okay, you want to put it out?
You can put it out, but first you're going to give me your ID.
Do you want me to put it out?
I'll put it out myself, too.
No, I'm asking you, you want to put it out?
That's not...
Hey! Stay right there. Would you like me to put that out? If that's bothering you, you want me to put it out?
I'm telling you.
Okay, I'll put it out.
We're going to have to put it out, but let me get your ID.
I'll put this out. What's your name again?
Officer Mora. M-O-R-A. Make sure you spell it right, okay?
I don't need to spell that. I'll put these candles out so it's bothering this guy.
Do you have ID on you?
I do, but I don't need to give it to you.
Okay. Is that really the route you want to take, sir?
What route? I'm
obstruction?
Sitting on the bench.
Like, yeah, you're lighting candles.
I didn't light these candles.
And that's what I was asking you. And that was my question. But since you want to go right off and start talking to me like I'm dumb, asking me what it looks like.
Look at the light. You can't blind me.
That's what police lights are for us to see.
No. When you pulled up, you seen me sitting there.
Yeah, so I turn on my lights. Look, here's my question, right? What if you're I'm not saying you are, but what if you're some individual who's trying to hurt anybody? Okay. Not just an officer, but anybody.
But I'm not.
The lights, I'm not saying you are, but I don't know that.
Okay. Well, now you know.
And that's what my lights are for. I still don't know that.
Well, now you know.
I really don't.
Okay.
So you really want to be this difficult, sir?
There ain't nothing about being difficult. I ain't doing nothing wrong.
I
sitting on a bench.
Okay.
I pay
Okay.
taxes. I own a house right down the road.
Okay, that's really not what this is about.
Well, then turn your light off. Quit
I'm not
being
going
a
to turn off my light.
dick. Okay, well, I don't know what to tell you. You want to be rude? I'm going to be rude.
How am I being rude? Because I told you I need...
fucking light in my eye.
Hey, you need to relax,
No,
okay?
I don't need to relax.
Okay, then amp yourself up
If
then.
you
If
got
that's the route you want to go.
with me, you can go ahead and head back to your vehicle.
I'm not going to head back to my vehicle until you're identified.
Anything wrong. Nothing wrong.
I'm not going to head back to my vehicle until
Okay,
you're
well, then
identified.
don't come over here pressing weight on me. Call your supervisor.
I got somebody else coming out. Don't worry.
Tell them to pull up. Tell the whole force to pull up. I'm
For
not
what?
with it.
The whole force for what?
Whatever you want it to be. I'm on whatever you want.
You're being a little ridiculous right
You
now.
pulled up for being a... I'm on whatever you
How did I pull up being a...
I'm on...
You asked me to turn off the lights. I said I can. They're on for my safety.
I got a camera too.
Perfect.
Okay,
By all
cool.
means.
Awesome. That's out. You want this lighter? That's not mine either. You want it? You can have
It's
it.
not, I don't care about the
You wanna throw
lighter.
away this trash? That's not mine either.
I'm not saying it is.
Okay, well... Have some condolences for somebody. Yeah, forget about that one, huh? Yeah.
Do you feel tougher now by talking like that? Do you feel like you're this big bad guy or this big badass by talking like
I am a
that?
badass, actually.
Okay.
But that ain't got nothing to do with what we talking about. Nothing. What's up, lady?
It's officer.
No, it's lady.
It's officer.
It's lady.
Okay, tough guy.
What's going on?
No, I'm just sitting here with the candles. This dude came up, had a problem with me.
I had a problem with you. I asked you.
Pressing real hard, so I turned on my.
It's all on body cam, dude.
I told him.
You can go ahead and request it, post it on Facebook if you want.
I know everybody.
Do you know what his name is?
Yeah. Sorry, I guess
It's fine.
our contacts haven't been too bad.
Yeah. I mean, there's no need for my name. I'm just sitting on the bench. Bother nobody. I pay my taxes. My house is right down there.
I
ain't
pay
got no
taxes
weapon.
too. I mean, I
I have
don't.
a weapon sitting out here. You can check me.
I don't need to check
That's
you.
what you want.
Oh, as long as you ain't reaching around, there's no reason for me to check you right
I'm sitting
now.
on the bench. You came over here pressing me with the light.
I came over here to turn on my light for my safety, okay? If you have a problem with it, that's too
I
bad.
just told you I did. You came over here pressing me with the fucking light.
How do I press you with the
I
light?
can't see you. Do I got sunglasses on? No, I don't think so.
I mean, I hope not. It's dark out here, so.
You could run your headlights. You could do all that, but instead you want to push your little light bar. Want me to go get my light bar?
That's for our safety.
Nah, I don't want to hear all that.
He doesn't care. He wants to be belligerent.
Well, I turned it off.
Because I have mine on over here, so I mean.
Thank you. That's common sense.
Well, I could see you wanting to pay your respects to Katrina. It's pretty awful.
I mean, yeah. So, I mean, y'all can go about your way. I'm not doing anything wrong.
I was simply asking you
This
what
ain't my lighter.
you had going on. Is that what I said?
Feel like those candles are bothering you? Take the candles.
Weren't they lit?
The only thing in mind, because he made me put them out.
I simply asked him, what are you doing out here? And he wants to be a smart ass and go, what does it look like? So.
I'm not going to argue with you. I'm not. I'm not here to argue with you today. You want to argue with me? Come to my house tomorrow. I'm not going
What do I need to go to your house for?
Yeah.
Nobody's trying to argue with you. I was simply trying to identify who it is I was talking to.
He don't live there.
Well, what's the plan here?
I'm going to sit right here. Like I said, if you want the candles, if you want this lighter...
I don't need to take anything. I simply asked what you're doing out here, right?
You can go throw it away if you would like to. You don't have to. I'll throw it away on my way out. But
That'd be appreciated. That'd be appreciated. I'm not asking you to leave.
All right.
Nobody's telling you to
No
leave.
issue here. There's nothing...
I was simply asking what you were doing out here. I see candles there, right?
Like I'm doing out here. What would you be doing out here if your friend died? What would you be doing?
I didn't know who your friend is. I don't know about
Well,
that.
everybody's my fucking friend.
Okay, well, I don't know about that.
I'm a human being just like you.
Okay.
So you want to write me a ticket? Cool.
I'm not writing you a ticket.
Well, then
I was simply trying to identify
I'm
you.
not dealing with you. I'm not dealing with you. I'm not. You already done pissed me off.
Okay.
You already took it too far. You still won't turn off your fucking light.
I'm not going to turn off my light till I'm done here.
I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. If you ain't got nothing to say to me, I ain't got nothing to say to you.
Are you able to identify him just by pulling up his address or contacts? Yeah, okay. We'll go that route.
Following the viral video of the encounter between Officer David Mora and Rayan Swaggerty Owens, the Longview Police Department stated on October 14, 2022, acknowledging the public's anger and disappointment. The department announced a review of the incident and the officer's behavior. On October 19, 2022, Captain Brandon McNew issued a warning letter to Officer Mora, stating that he violated department policy and engaged in unnecessary escalation. The letter highlighted Mora's lack of emotional intelligence and improper use of de-escalation tactics. As a result, Officer Mora was ordered to retake de-escalation tactics and emotional intelligence training and present what he learned to his patrol team. Swaggerty Owens expressed dissatisfaction with the written warning, considering it a mere slap on the wrist. If you think this is the worst of it, this next case is just as bad, with the officers terrorizing and destroying the trust of civilians in them.
Go ahead and hand me the phone. I have to know if my phone is being seized. Go ahead and hand me the phone. Do not kick. Okay, push your legs out. Stop. Relax. Relax.
Mom, I'm not letting go. I promise.
Relax.
Mom, I'm not letting go. I promise.
We just want your phone. That's it.
We just want your phone.
On February 8th, 2023, the apartment of a college student identified as Taylor Brown went up in flames. Officers from the Normal police station responded to the accident, and on giving her consent, Ms. Brown was taken to the police station for questioning as well. However, what she expected was far different from what happened. After being delayed without any questions, Ms. Brown requested to be taken home, and the following interaction ensued.
So we're gonna have to seize your phone, so go ahead and hang up.
Seize my phone for what?
Go ahead and hang up.
Why?
Go ahead and hang up.
They want to seize my phone, but I'm not under arrest for it.
You're not under arrest, but your phone's gonna be seized.
No.
You're gonna hang up the phone.
I seized my phone, but I'm not in custody.
Listen.
There's 3 of them all around me.
So listen.
FaceTime me for a second.
You listen for a second. So the fire is gonna be under investigation.
That's fine.
Okay, and we're gonna seize your phone.
Why?
Because the fire's under investigation.
I need to know why my
So you can hand me the phone, or I can take the phone.
But I need to know what my phone's being. They're not telling me a reason why my phone's being.
I just did.
But you said it's under investigation, which I
So listen to me. The fire.
That's her phone?
So the fire is going to be under investigation, and your phone's going to be seized.
Is Shay?
Yes, everybody's phone's being seized.
Oh no, because you never told me that my phone would be seized when I got here. She didn't tell me that.
Okay, and when I got here, the detective wasn't here. We were waiting for the detective, so the detective's going to seize your
But
phone.
no one told me any of this.
Okay.
You told me that you were about to take me home.
Okay, so I'm not going to sit here and argue with you.
If I do the interview,
You can go do the interview, but your phone's going to currently be seized.
Can I talk to him first? Can he come down here? Cause
Nope, we're not going to do that. So you can hang up the phone, or I'm going to take the phone. That's how this is going to work.
oh, absolutely not.
So
She said hang up the phone and they're gonna take the phone because at this point I'm being threatened.
it's not a threat. I've asked you several times, and you're just going to go back and forth with me.
A reason as to why my
So,
phone is being taken.
so the fire is going to be under investigation by the fire department. So stop, don't interrupt me.
What does that have to do with my device?
So don't.
This unknown officer kept trying to execute an unreasonable search, and Mrs. Brown was right to ask for a tangible reason why her phone was being seized. The officer, however, refused to give her one, and even resorted to the use of force.
Go ahead and hand me the phone.
I have to know if my phone is being seized.
Go ahead and hand me the phone. Do not kick. Okay, push your legs out. Stop. Relax. Relax.
Mom, I'm not letting go. I promise.
Relax.
Mom, I'm not letting go. I
Relax.
promise.
We just want your phone. That's it.
We just
okay?
want your phone.
They try to give me with no protection.
Taylor, nope. No.
Stop it. They got me.
Stop kicking. Stop kicking.
Mom, they trying to get me.
Hey, Taylor, give me your hand. Give me your hand.
One could hear the fear and ultimate lack of trust in Miss Brown's voice as she watched the people who were supposed to protect her handle her in such an awful manner.
A black African American woman.
Is that our property? Oh, no, it's mine.
Where's the phone at?
You're black.
Look at it.
All right, we're going this way.
They're white. I expect it from them.
All right,
You're black, dude.
Okay, you also kicked me in the head, so.
You also, I came down here willingly because I trusted you. And look at what you're doing.
Are you willing to provide a statement or no?
What does that mean?
Are you going to talk to me if we go back there or not?
You are forcing me to.
I'm asking you if you're going to.
But you're forcing me to.
I can't force you to talk.
You're taking my items.
I'm seizing this for now. Yes.
What does that mean?
Do you want to provide a statement?
My detective, I need to talk to her. I need an attorney present.
You can. Okay.
I need a lawyer.
You can take her to jail.
All right.
Take me to
Where's
jail.
her property?
Whatever charges you guys have.
You have resisting and aggravated battery of a police officer.
Oh my God! Okay, I'll do the interview.
You still have the charges.
I didn't aggravate you. You assaulted me.
Okay, so relax.
You assaulted me. I'm 18 years old and you assaulted me. Of course I'm aggravated. I wasn't resisting arrest. You didn't say that I was under arrest.
I asked you to provide your phone and you refused, okay? When you
you didn't give me a reason.
Nope. I said your phone was being seized.
You
said,
never gave me the reason.
Don't interrupt me. I said your phone was being seized.
I asked you the reason.
Several times
I trusted you. That's why I came.
You did not hand me your phone. Okay? Then we took your phone.
I came here willingly.
You're going to jail.
I kicked you out because you all were manhandling me. I couldn't move. I was scared.
Yeah, we don't really kick police officers, but...
I was scared. Hello, you would do the same thing. But why am I in cuffs? I'm scared. Why are you all touching me? Why is my stuff being seized? You told me I was coming here for an interview. I came here under false pretenses. That is the case itself.
Do you want to go back and talk or not?
There will be 3 cases filed in the morning, I promise you.
Yes or no? You want to go?
Let's go. Let's go to the cage jail, wherever we're going. I need to make a call. I get one call, I know that much.
Taylor was arrested and taken to jail that night, but was released around 1 p.m. the next day. Everything that ensued prior to this was clearly a power trip, an unfair arrest, and a cruel and irresponsible act on the part of all the officers involved. True to her word, on the 23rd of February 2023, Ms. Brown sued all the normal police officers involved in this repulsive event by law enforcement.
Hands up! Hands up! Hands up! Hands up! Hands up!
Look at this!
Doesn't matter. Hands up!
Look at this!
Hands up!
I'm not a...
Come up here and pull the door up. Come up here and pull the door open. Hands up!
This is John Fover, a suicidal man in the middle of a mental health crisis. John had just left after an argument with his wife, who was concerned that he might harm himself, and so called the police to get their help. On the 23rd of April 2022, deputies from Harford County arrived at a shopping center on Rock Spring Road where they found Fover in his pickup. Here's how the encounter unfolded.
Hands up! Hands up! Hands up! Hands up! Hands up!
Look at this!
Doesn't matter. Hands up!
Look at this!
Hands up!
I'm not a...
Come up here and pull the door up. Come up here and pull the door open. Hands up!
Yeah.
He's driving away! He's driving away! Shots fired! Shots fired! He just tried to run me over! Get somebody on Spenciola on 24 now! Put your hands up! Put your hands up!
I'm not doing it. I told you, Sharon. Check this out, dude. This is the
Put your hands up!
Get your snipers, boys.
He's reaching in the back. He's saying, get your snipers, boys. Get cover, guys. Back up. Signal 13. Shut down 24 at Spenciola, just north of the shopping center. Give me somebody to sneak around. It's Kimmery Court. Get back rear coverage for us. 167, back up and shut that road down. There's cars coming. He's still mobile in the vehicle. He's still mobile in the vehicle. We can't pin it. Hands up! Don't do it, John. Just show us your hands. Show us your hands. It's not worth it, John. It's not worth it, John. Hands up. Hands up. John, hands up. Don't make this stupid. Hands up. He's saying he's reaching for a gun, guys. Hands up. Hands up. Shut down Spenciola. Shut down Spenciola. Hands up, John. Shut it down completely, 167. Back the f*** up. Shut down. Drive over the grass, whatever. Shut it down. No cars behind him. Hands up, John. Okay, final units. Go around the back of Chopsticks. Form an arrest team if we need to.
Get them out of there!
John, hands up! End this, John! Just come to us!
At this point, John has moved to a nearby parking lot in his pickup where the officers have him surrounded with their guns drawn.
Hey, we got any SRT with like a pepper ball or something? Anybody SRT on the team here that has long distance, less lethal, or pepper ball? Don't reach. Yeah, Diesel, when you get here, come around from the light by CVS. He's back in the vehicle. He's reaching in the vehicle again. It's a cane, it's a cane, it's a cane! Stop reaching! Come out here with your hands up! Yes, he has guns in the car, guys. We don't know if they're locked up or what. He's reaching under the seat. Nope, just be ready, guys. Come out with your hands up only! Stop reaching. We're here to help you, God damn it. Come on. He's back out with the phone at least. What? He's getting a drink. Come out with your hands up. Come out with your hands up, man. You don't want to shoot. Go past Spenciola, make a left at the CVS into the Chopsticks parking lot, come up behind us. Suspects at the 1-2 AB corner of Chopsticks in the Chopsticks parking lot. We are facing towards Kimmery Court with all of our long guns. Keep talking to him. Hey, Daly, keep talking to him. You know him.
Other officers, such as Corporal Christopher Maddox, mistook the cane for a gun or a rifle and shouted, "He's got a gun!" which led to officers opening fire on John.
All responding units come from southbound 24 into the light by the CVS. Come that way. 167, back up further, block all that off now. He's reaching in the car again. Shut that road down completely, nobody in or out. He's saying goodbye to his old lady. Keep trying, Daly. All units should come in the CVS side of the shopping center. We are at the AB 1-2 corner of Chopsticks in the Chopsticks parking lot. All shots are faced towards Kimmery Court and Spenciola Parkway. Yo! I don't know. Is the armored vehicle headed this way, dispatch? Start it. Start SRT at this point. Go past every exit of Spenciola. Go in the CVS. He's reaching down in. It's it. It's a cane. It's a cane. It's a cane. It's a cane. Cease fire. Cease fire. Cease fire. No, Rocker, stay back. Rocker, stay back. Stay back. Stay back. Check crossfire, guys. Stop.
John was severely wounded and later pronounced dead at the hospital. John Fover's family was appalled by the events that led to his demise and argued that the officers greatly mishandled the situation, a situation where a man amidst a mental health crisis needed their help. Unfortunately for them, the state's attorney announced that they would not pursue charges for the deputies and categorized John Fover's death as a suicide by law enforcement. While this officer resorted to bad conduct as a last resort, well, wait until you hear about the unprovoked profiling in this next case.
I'm just chilling. I don't want to go home. I can't sit in the parking lot. Cause I live out here.
Where you have some ID? Who's your ID? Or is it in the car?
It's on me, but what's the problem?
Who's your ID? I mean, you can make it super difficult, but you do have to give me your ID.
I'm just wondering why y'all. I've literally been on the phone just talking.
I know.
Go ahead and get your ID, and then while you give us your ID, she can speak with you. But you need to identify yourself, so go ahead and get your ID.
So right now, what it falls under is motoring.
On the 4th of June, 2021, a man who can only be identified by the name Hellcat parked in front of a gas station in Georgia. He then got out of his car to make a phone call. After about 30 minutes, 3 officers from the Locust Grove Police Department approached him.
What's going on, man? Are you hanging out? Are you meeting somebody? Are you waiting on somebody? Are you lost?
I live out here.
So, the reason I'm asking, we've been here how long? Probably 20 minutes?
30 minutes.
30 minutes?
Yeah,
Hadn't got any gas. You hadn't gone in and got any food. You parked at a gas pump. And I know the tank's not on this side. It's on the other side, right?
No, I'll never take this stuff away.
So, what are you doing?
I'm just chilling. I don't want to go home. I can't sit in the parking lot. Cause I live out here.
Where you have some ID? Who's your ID? Or is it in the car?
It's on me, but what's the problem?
Who's your ID? I mean, you can make it super difficult, but you do have to give me your ID.
I'm just wondering why y'all. I've literally been on the phone just talking.
I know.
Go ahead and get your ID, and then while you give us your ID, she can speak with you. But you need to identify yourself, so go ahead and get your ID.
So right now, what it falls under is motoring.
What was going on here seemed to be a classic case of profiling, especially since the officer already admitted that she knew he was on a phone call. It is even funnier that the cops had been doing the same thing they were accusing him of, loitering for about 30 minutes.
Loitering? Yes.
Yes.
Because if you were getting gas, waiting on somebody, if you were doing anything other than just kind of hanging out, it wouldn't be an issue.
Well, I've been on the phone.
We know.
This area is known for narcotic activity. It's known for criminal activity. So that's another reason why we're speaking to you. We want to make sure that's not afoot.
Right here, people will park. They'll go over there. They'll wait right here. They'll wait for somebody. They'll
What? Under a
Bro,
street
you
light?
have no idea.
So,
well,
yes.
I live out here.
I believe you do. You know, you have your ID with you.
Is the license or is the address on your license current? Is that
No.
Okay. What's your current address?
I stay right down the street.
Okay.
And I've lived out here for a long time.
Central 27.
Because everybody. If you know,
I've never been
listen,
I know a lot of detectives.
If you notice the folks that come, they get their gas and they go.
Yeah.
So, the state's definition of loitering is doing something not like the norm. Hanging out at the gas pump, not like the norm. You know what I'm saying? So, we have to just kind of get out. Now, if you take off and run as soon as you see us over here.
Why would I do that?
Well, so that's it. That would add to it, but you didn't. So it makes it look a lot better. You get what I'm saying?
But I literally come here all the time. I live here. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah, that's fine, but you can't just if you're not doing any business, if you're not getting gas, you're not going to get food.
I was actually finna go in there. I just had a phone conversation.
Well, that's cool, but now that we've had this communication, it's what they call dispelling the alarm. Now that we're able to figure out, okay, this guy doesn't have any issues or anything like that, then we can be by our merry way. But we never met you a day in our life. I've never met you.
I've never gotten
She's never met you. He's never met you. So we're just doing our jobs, what we're getting paid to do.
address? Now to start First Speed Valley 2301.
Alright, Mr. Lawrence. Finish up the phone call. Go inside, do your business if you got to, and then head on home, alright?
Yeah, but
Second
that's
thing,
kind of
your...
crazy.
Look, it's...
Like, I've
Go,
never...
go look up loitering in the Georgia
No,
Code section.
my father's an retired sheriff.
Okay.
I know, but I've never...
Like I said, this area is known for drug transactions. We're gonna make sure none of that's occurring here tonight.
I'm
So.
literally in the public eye, and I haven't spoken to no one. And I know you saw the weird girl run up to my car, and I'm like...
Yeah, they just came from a party
With a
down
bunch
in
of-
their
with a bunch of-
neighborhood, a whole ton of drugs, and we're sitting right there with our blue lights on.
I do a lot of stuff in the community and shit, so my car is like really well known. I race at Silver Dollar, I do track events, I don't do no drug activity.
And like he said earlier, the reason we got out with you and asked you and didn't just like immediately throw you in handcuffs was called dispelling the alarm. That's all that happened. So, but do these change? Like, can you make them just one regular color?
I can turn them off with a switch.
Okay, so the blue lights, you can't have blue lights.
Anybody ever tell you that?
I
mean, you don't have to do it right now. Just before you get on the road, no blue lights. All right. But other than that, look, you're good. Just future reference. You gotta look at it from our point of view, okay?
My dad is a retired chief deputy.
Then you definitely should. Then you should definitely understand our job. Then you should. Then you should understand.
One could see the officers later trying to dispel the tension after they realized that their actions might be misconstrued, and rightly so. This would, however, not do much for their cause when it came to the department. It is unknown whether Hellcat filed a complaint or if the department decided to carry out an investigation, but 3 days later, Officer Pitts was terminated from her position in the Locust Grove Police Department.
Yeah, I'm not going to chase him on foot. I don't need to chase him. My car will chase him.
These two lawmen are Kenneth Elmore and John McCaffrey, former Willis Police Department officers. On the 29th of July 2017, 3 officers, including Officer Elmore and Officer McCaffrey, responded to a home where Kendrick Kizzy was involved in a family argument. The officers asked Kizzy to leave twice, which they were not legally allowed to do since Kizzy lived there. Kizzy did decide to leave, but continued arguing with the officers who try to scare him before Kizzy flees the area. Let's see how the officers react.
Drive-by tasing? You want to chase him? Can we do that?
Yeah, I'm not going to chase him on foot. I don't need to chase him. My car will chase him, though. Go pick him up. He's me off now.
The officers had no need to follow Kizzy, but decided to do so anyway. These arrogant officers decided to tease Kizzy and allowed him to run as they made fun of him before chasing him in their car to do what they called a drive-by tasing. It's horrifying to see police officers planning to use force in advance when it clearly isn't necessary.
Get him! Get him! Get him! Put hands on him!
Hands up! Hands up! Get him up! Turn over right now. Roll. Hands up back.
Now run your nail. What you gonna say, huh? Who caught who? Huh? Whose are in your back? Who caught who? Again. Run your mouth. Okay, let go. You know what, man? Run your mouth like that. As men, we're trying to give you opportunity to just walk your somewhere, man.
Y'all, bro. Y'all don't know what the I go through, dog. They wrong, bro.
And it looks bad that you're out there yelling at us, calling me.
The officers brutally tased Kinsey from within their patrol cars before illegally arresting him, as can be seen in the clip. In May 2018, Elmore and McCaffrey were dismissed from the Willis Police Department and relinquished their Texas law enforcement licenses. After a week-long trial, a jury convicted the duo of tampering with a government document, concluding they faked an arrest report, and 220 First State District Judge Lisa McCulk sentenced them to a year in the Montgomery County Jail. The former cops were allowed 1 week to get their affairs in order before going to jail to start their sentences.
I don't think you want to play it this way. Ma'am, police, stop. You want to stop with lights on, siren? Stop. You just left Walmart. Do you need to be arrested right now? No. Okay. Let's stop. Come on. Come on.
I'm going home.
No, on the ground. Stay on the ground.
Home. I'm going home.
On the ground. On the ground. On the ground. Bravo 242. After a short struggle, she's now detained. Come on. I am code 4.
That.
Why did you do that? I told you to stop. You don't get to act this way. Come on, stay on the ground.
On June 26, 2020, 73-year-old Karen Gartner, suffering from dementia and sensory aphasia, tried to leave a Walmart with about $13 of goods she hadn't paid for. The store attendant stopped her and collected the products from her even after she tried to pay with her credit card. They didn't stop there, but called the police on Ms. Gartner after she had left the store, reporting her as a thief. Officer Austin Hopp was the responding officer, and he tracked her down.
I don't think you want to play it this way. Ma'am. Police, stop. You want to stop with lights on, siren? Stop. You just left Walmart. Do you need to be arrested right now? No. Okay. Let's stop. Come on. Come on.
I'm going home.
No, on the ground. Stay on the ground.
Home.
On the ground. On the ground. On the ground. Bravo 242. After a short struggle, she's now detained. Come on. I am code 4.
That.
Why did you do that? I told you to stop. You don't get to act this way. Come on, stay on the ground.
Despite Ms. Gartner being in obvious mental distress, this didn't stop the officer from forcefully pulling her off the road and slamming her on the ground.
I'm not doing anything.
Right now you're resisting, which is not going to fly with me. And before that, you tried to steal from Walmart. And they caught you and took the stuff back. Stand up. Oh, boy.
I'm not going anywhere.
Why are you fighting with me? And why are you trying to slip the cuffs off?
I'm going home. I'm going home.
No, you're not. All right, stand up.
I'm going home.
All right, stand up.
I'm going home. I'm going home.
Close up.
I'm pushing.
Oh, there we go. All right. Sit down.
I'm going home.
Sit down.
I'm going home.
Get in the car.
In you go.
Do not hook onto him.
Ms. Gartner was successfully handcuffed and forced into the car despite a lack of any clear communication from her. A man who had seen things unfold approached the officers to confront them, and we have to commend his bravery.
What's that?
Where's your sergeant?
Huh? Who's my sergeant?
Yeah.
Okay, well, first, I can tell you that. Sergeant Metzler, he's at the police department. You can go talk to him if you have an issue.
Yeah, give me your car so I can put a report.
Okay.
I see you there, how you throw the little kid.
Little kid?
Well, I don't know
He's not
if
a little
he's
kid. And this
he
is what happened.
He was just walking, and I see you how
so
you
just
grab him.
Stole from Walmart and refused to stop, refused to listen to lawful orders, and to fight me. This is what happens when you fight the police. I have to use force to safely detain her. That's what this is. This isn't just some random act of aggression.
While the officer claimed that it wasn't some random act of aggression, every one of his actions before that suggested that it was. In fact, Ms. Gartner suffered a bloody nose, fractured and dislocated shoulder, and post-traumatic stress disorder from the officer's actions. Even worse was that neither of the cops showed remorse and even showed an unbelievable amount of deranged joy at having hurt a senior citizen. Officer Hopp was placed on administrative leave while Officer Jalali was reassigned. They later resigned, but criminal charges were still filed against them both. But given how cops offer no one the courtesy of having the last laugh, how would they hold up against a self-proclaimed First Amendment auditor?
You're being given a lawful order to disperse.
What law?
Disorderly conduct. You're being given. Yes. Let's go.
If you want here, disorderly conduct.
Let's go.
Come on, disorderly conduct.
Let's go.
We are looking through the body cam footage of one Lieutenant Joshua Burgess. On August 20th, 2022, First Amendment auditor Daniel Kokosa and another individual were filming in the police station parking lot in New London, Connecticut. The officers, including Lieutenant Joshua, approached them. The auditors refused to answer questions, leading the officers to follow them and observe their actions. According to legal precedents, officers approaching individuals and asking questions does not violate the Fourth Amendment.
Hey, can I help you? What are you guys doing?
Filming.
For what?
Just like 10. That's it.
Yeah, that's fine. Any reason you're filming? Don't want to answer any questions? What about you? You want to answer any questions? Or?
They heard this. They stated that those two were over their department videotaping and refused to identify themselves.
Dark.
You can get off that car.
Thank you. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for doing the right thing.
All right, you guys are done now.
No.
Yeah.
For what?
I'm asking you to leave the
I have not done the thing.
I'm asking you to leave private property now. Get out of the lot.
Not private property.
Do you have police business here?
Yes. I'm going to the lobby now.
I'm asking you. Okay, you can go to the lobby, but you're not going to the lobby. You can leave.
I'm not doing anything.
I'm not asking.
Okay.
Are you here for police business?
Does it matter?
Yes. You're now in a private lot and you're being asked to
Where's
leave.
the sign? Where's the sign?
I'm telling you now.
It doesn't
go.
matter.
Leave,
No.
please.
No.
Let's go.
No. It's
Off
not
the
how
property,
this works.
please.
It's not how this works.
Let's go.
It's not.
I'm not asking you.
Okay.
Get off the property.
I'm not.
Let's go.
I'm not.
Then you can end up downstairs in our lockup.
What you need to do.
Okay. You need to leave now, please.
For what?
You're not here for police business.
I just told you I was going in the lobby
Okay.
next.
Then you can go up in the lobby.
I can go up in the lobby when I'm ready.
No,
There's no
you
time
can-
limit.
okay. You're not going to be out here with private.
Where's
with officers.
where are your
personal-
signs?
Okay, I'm telling you.
Where
now,
are your signs?
There are no signs. But
Exactly.
you're being given
I'm allowed
a lawful
No,
order
you're not.
to disperse.
What law?
Disorderly conduct.
You're being
given.
given.
Yes.
How this works.
Let's go.
If you want here,
Let's
disorderly conduct.
Let's go.
Come on, disorderly conduct.
Let's go.
You want to call it? Let's do it.
Let's go.
You want to call it? Let's do it. Because I'm doing nothing wrong. No.
Why you got to come out here and bust balls?
Bust balls?
yes.
You came out here. I was doing nothing wrong.
Okay, you're out here filming people's.
I'm
personal
allowed
cars.
to.
Okay. Again
what?
Do you have anything
so I'm
better
allowed
to do than come here
Then
and do
thank
this?
you. I'm not going to answer
All
any more questions. I'm going to continue doing what I was doing. Touching me? You're touching me? You're touching me?
Off the property.
Stop touching me, please.
Off the
Stop
property.
touching me, please.
It doesn't. I have been asked to leave.
It doesn't matter. You
You're
can't just
being
ask
asked
me
to leave. Yes, you can.
Listen, time out.
Yes, you
No,
can.
you can't.
You want to come in for police business? come in
Listen,
for
no.
police
It
business.
doesn't. I don't even need police business.
Okay.
Even if I wasn't here for police business, it doesn't matter.
You're not going
this
to
is
stand
public
out. You're not
property.
going to
I
stand
can
here now.
stand out.
No,
here.
you're being
I
asked
can't.
to
It doesn't
leave.
matter.
Yes.
I haven't done anything wrong. You
You're
need to
being
commit a
asked to
crime
leave.
or be suspected of a crime. Like, how are you this high and you don't
You're
even know
now
that?
being asked
And then
to
you're putting
leave,
your
sir.
hands on me? What's
You're
wrong
being
with you?
asked to leave.
You need to go do your homework.
Okay, I'm doing my homework.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
No, you need to go read the
to leave
laws.
the property,
No.
sir.
I need to commit a crime for you to have me leave public property. This is
You're
not
now
private.
being given a lawful order
No,
to leave
law
the
for-
property
I
by
need-
a
what's the
police
law?
officer. Okay, trespass.
That's not, no. You can't trespass me for public property when I haven't broken a law.
Okay,
Come on.
Are you here for police business?
I just told you I was.
Okay, then what is the police business you're
I don't
here
need
for?
to tell you.
Yes, you do.
No, I
You're not
don't.
here for police business.
I don't
That's
need
what
to
it
tell.
is.
All right, I'm not going to answer any more questions, and I'm standing right here until I'm ready to go inside.
And we're going to stand right here with you.
Go ahead.
Okay, I got all night, dude. I got till 7 o'clock in the morning.
Can you start touching me?
Can you?
No, I'm allowed to move.
Okay, and so am I.
Okay, just keep touching me.
Let's go.
Jay, take your camera out.
Let's go.
Excuse me, sir.
Do you really want to do this?
I don't care, because I haven't done
Let's
anything
go.
wrong. You're the one making yourself look like
Get
a
off
clown.
the property.
No.
You don't need to be on
If
the
you
property.
had a reason, or you could really arrest me, you already would have done it.
It's Saturday, and I don't feel like leaving downstairs all weekend. I really don't.
I don't believe that.
This is you got no need to be down here, dude.
I can be. Yes, I do.
What
I'm
is
not
your
going to tell you,
police
but
business
I
to be
can be here.
What is your police business?
I'm doing what I need to do.
Okay.
So
if you go near a personal car,
I'll go near whatever.
Okay.
I'm going to tell you.
No, if you go
I'm going
near-
to tell you.
you
I'm
can
done.
stay there. You can
No,
be
because
there
now I
you
can
want.
stay here and now I can do that.
Because I got better shit to do than
No, because now you're wrong. I can record those cars. I can record any car in this parking lot
If
I
I
want.
catch you touching a vehicle or trying to open a door, I'm gonna arrest you.
Now it goes to that. Did you see me do that before you touched
No,
me
but
and did
if
all
I-
that
if I
shit?
catch you doing
Did you see me
I got
do
better
it?
shit to do, dude.
That's
Sit
what
down
you
here
keep
and deal with
saying,
this
but you're
stuff.
out here.
Okay.
You would have never came out here if you had something better
But I
to
said,
do.
if you need something, come up into the lobby and deal with it.
I'll be out
Other
there
than
when
that,
I'm ready.
We're all set.
Thank you.
Losers got nothing better to do.
Losers? You're a fucking
got
loser,
nothing
dude.
better to do, dude. Just sit
You're a
here and
loser.
just bust
You
out
are a
no
loser.
Go find something better to do with your life.
Me?
I'm sorry.
You're the one that came running outside like you're fucking some tough guy, you clown.
What a waste of time. Go back.
No, I'm a waste of time. That's why you're out here wasting time. Bunch of fucking geniuses. Yo, now leave them. After you already touched me, you fucking loser. How many times did you touch me, you clown? How many? That's why you're gonna do shit, because you can't. Go on your personal cars right now. What are you gonna do? And I didn't even look at them before, now I will. Every single one. Because of you. Good job. This one's yours.
The situation escalated when Lieutenant Burgess ordered Kokosa to leave the private property. Kokosa argued that he hadn't committed any crime and could stand on public property. When he failed to comply with their orders, Lieutenant Burgess physically pushed Kokosa. Legal analysis suggests that the use of force may be considered reasonable under the circumstances if the order to leave was lawful. But if the order was unlawful, the use of force could be deemed excessive. The officers warned Kokosa not to touch vehicles or open doors, threatening arrest. The law states that merely touching property may not constitute a crime unless there is damage or a threat of damage. However, attempting to open vehicle doors could lead to charges like attempted burglary or criminal trespass. Needless to say, Kokosa filed a complaint against Lieutenant Burgess.
Oh, can I help you?
Yeah, you're the supervisor?
One of them, yeah.
So I was outside, walking through the parking lot, taping. Your officers, 3 of them came out. Supervisors started pushing me around, giving unlawful orders.
Giving out what kind of orders?
Unlawful. Kept trying to tell me I'm trespassing and I'm disorderly when I wasn't doing anything.
Well, it's a lawful order.
Yeah, if you're doing it.
Oh,
If you're committing that crime, it's a lawful order, but when you're not.
Oh, if you read the statute for trespass first, after giving a lawful order,
Yeah, you have to be committing a crime.
regardless if it's posted or not.
No, but you have to be committing a crime to be trespassing on public property.
All right, well, I'm not going to argue with you on that.
Oh, okay. You're just like the rest of them. I need 3 complaint forms, and how do I request that body cam footage?
Have to go do an FOI.
Through here, though? Or where? Town hall? Through records? Okay, so how do I get the complaints?
You want a complaint form? How many?
No, 3. 4.
3 complaint. But there's 2 of you. But you can put more than one officer on a form. Is that what you're
No,
asking?
I want to put. I do them individual.
So you want 4?
Yeah.
Okay.
The internal investigation found Burgess in violation of department policies, leading to an 8-day suspension without pay and designated retraining. State police also conducted an investigation finding no criminal law violations. Captain Todd Burgess, Lieutenant Burgess's brother, faced a separate investigation regarding leave time but returned to work after policy violations were determined. Kokosa shows that a solid understanding of his constitutional rights is better than to let impertinent police officers abuse their authority. Although seeing these corrupt police officers facing the full force of law seems nice, there are still many instances where officers weren't prosecuted despite overstepping their constitutional limits. If you enjoyed this video, let me know in the comments section, and don't forget to subscribe. Goodbye!